This. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome all to another Buffalo SportsCenter live stream. I am Don. With me today is the co-founder of our Instagram, Cal. How are you doing today, Cal?
One word, nervous. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a close game, I think, but it could go either way. So, yeah, nervous.
Yeah, it's really nerve-wracking. The Bills are hosting the undefeated Miami Dolphins in Orchard Park today. Miami, they have a historically good offense. What are some of the big ways Sean McDermott is going to cook up to potentially stop them?
First thing first, you got to stop Tyreek Hill, right? He's 3 for 3 this year on huge games. So that's my number one game plan is stopping Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is your main guy you got to look out for. Jalen Waddle, coming back from an injury. He did not play last week. He's back in the lineup this week. We'll see what happens with him, but I don't think they're going to go to him too much. Maybe a little cautionary in the first half, but towards the second half, if they need him, they'll definitely start to feed him a little bit more. So I think the pass game is definitely the number one thing Sean McDermott has to stop today.
You mentioned the pass game. Of course, the Bills will be without starting safety Jordan Poyer for this Week 4 matchup. How big of a loss is that for Buffalo?
On paper, it's a huge loss, but if you look at it, Jordan Poyer has not seemed so right this year. He looks like a little bit banged up, maybe, dealing with a little bit, maybe a couple small injuries. So I think it is good to give him a week off. His open field tackling has not been all that great this season. So putting a guy like Taylor Rapp, who not only is faster, but also a little bit better than Poyer at open field tackling at this point in his career, is probably the right move here for the Bills. You look at the Dolphins, and their number one thing is speed, speed, speed. They have speed all over the field. So putting Taylor Rapp there as a starting safety, it's not the end of the world for the Bills as much, obviously on paper. Losing Jordan Poyer seems huge, but I don't think it's going to affect the game too much.
Now for Miami, Jalen Waddle is returning for today's game after missing last week due to being in concussion protocol. More importantly, though, Miami is without their starting offensive lineman Connor Williams today. That is a huge loss. They have a very banged-up offensive line. Do you think the O-line is where they got to attack the Dolphins?
Absolutely, yeah. If you give Tua any time in that pocket, Tyreek Hill is going to be down the field wide open, or Waddle, or any other of their weapons. So you got to get to Tua quickly. The Bills D-line and all the blitzes they've been sending in the first 3 weeks have gotten through. They've done a great job. Last week especially getting, I think, a ton of sacks. I think 11 QB hits last week. So, with that being said, I think the Bills just got to keep doing what they're doing with that pass rush. Get to Tua quick, and do not let the Dolphins receivers get downfield, because if you give Tua time, they'll put the ball right on the money.
Now, Damar Hamlin is playing in his first game for the season for the Bills. What a nice story there. Now, looking at the offense for Buffalo, Josh Allen, he's been a little shaky so far this season. Do we see the training wheels come off today?
I think so. Last week seemed like he was kind of, more himself, running, making throws on the run, kind of improvising a little bit. He's always dominated against the Dolphins, right? Always has. So hopefully we see Josh Allen, kind of return to his last season form where he's completely free to do whatever he wants, running in the pocket, getting himself, buying himself some time and finding guys open downfield. Again, hopefully we see Dawson Knox and Kincaid work. But that double tight end work, we haven't really seen too much of it.
Well, it looks like they started the game up early. Kickoff is already underway, folks.
Okay.
Josh Allen and the Bills are getting the ball first. Cal, we will see you at halftime, good sir.
Absolutely.
Hopefully it's good.
Yep.
All right, so like I said, the Bills take over the ball at their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10 for Buffalo after Miami kicks the ball away. Bills are lining up again in shotgun formation. Diggs motioning over to the middle of the field. Now goes over to the far side. Allen instead's just going to hand it off. Big gash up the middle for James Cook. He charges up the middle for about 8.5 yards. So a great first down run for the Bills. And that's one area where they really have been struggling this season. They have not done a good job on first downs to make those later downs a little easier. Well, they changed up that whole thing right there by getting 8 on the ground with James Cook, who has been looking very, very good this year. He's been getting about 6.1 yards per rush this season so far. Now, 2nd and 2 for the Bills. 2 guys next to him. Again, Allen, he's gonna fake the handoff, looks to throw, checks it down to his man. Deontay Hardy stumbles forward for the first down after a near tackle for loss in the backfield. Hardy made a move, dove for the first, picks up 3 he needed to, and that is another Buffalo first down. Didn't really see too much downfield, but this is a good start here for the Bills offense. You want to keep things going, and on the replay, yeah, he definitely did make that first down marker. Again, 1st and 10 for the Bills, now at their own 36-yard line. An I formation. Latavius Murray in the backfield takes the handoff, goes up the middle for about a yard, maybe 2. So right there's that problem. Early down yardage, not doing great for the Bills. And Vic Fangio, of course, he's the new defensive coordinator for the Miami Dolphins here this season. Josh Allen has had plenty of success, though, against Fangio. So 2nd and 8 here for the Bills. They have the first possession of the game, and they had a good first series of downs there. Andrew Van Ginkel is in the game. Here we go. Bills in, shotgun again. James Cook to Allen's left here. Allen, he's going to throw it. He's looking downfield. He's got a crosser over the middle to his tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Kincaid picks up about another 5 yards. They are short of the first down marker, though, to bring up 3rd and short. 3rd and 1, actually. Right at midfield. It's a 3rd and 1 for the Bills. If you're Buffalo, this is definitely for 4-down territory, in my opinion. You do not want to give Miami any momentum here. So this is a huge down for the Bills. I would expect them to probably run it here. Their offensive line has been better, but we shall see how they fare against a vaunted Dolphins D-line. 3rd and 1 for the Bills. James Cook sent out in motion. Allen hands it off to Murray instead, and they will pick up the first down. A run of 3 yards up the middle for Latavius Murray, who has been very solid so far since signing for the Bills. That right there, folks, is a huge first down pickup for the Bills. They will keep this drive going, and they are rolling so far. The run game looks to be working at the moment, folks. Again, 1st and 10 for the Bills at the 50-yard line. Shotgun formation with Stefon Diggs in motion. Allen's going to hand it off once again to Cook. Cook thought he saw a hole on the outside. Didn't get very much. Got about 1.5 yards there to bring up 2nd and long. 2nd and 9, actually. Yep, 2nd and 9. James Cook, he had a very solid run for his first involvement there on the first series, but not so much success there. The Dolphins snuffed it out. The Bills are going to have to throw here. Got to get at least 4 yards again. Just keep chipping away at this Miami defense. You cannot let them tee you up and get into 3rd and long or 4th and long. But here we go. James Cook in I formation. Allen fakes the handoff. He's under pressure. Allen steps back, throws it downfield. He's got a man open. It's Stefon Diggs. Diggs for about 15 and another first down for Buffalo, but we do have a flag. There is a flag on the play. We're going to see who it's against. I swear to God if it's against Buffalo, but it looks like the refs are talking about it. They're looking around. The Dolphins defense is walking back. We'll see what the flag is here in a second, coming from Adrian Hill. Looks like there's an after the play personal foul here against the Dolphins. There's a personal foul. Let's go. Tack on another 15 yards, and the Bills are into the red zone now. Looks like Diggs got hit late after the play along the sidelines there. We'll see. Yeah, Kohu just shoves him out of bounds. Totally unnecessary from him. Diggs was already stumbling out. So that's another 15 yards there for the Buffalo Bills, and they are definitely rolling here. 1st and 10 for Buffalo at the Miami 18-yard line. Great first drive so far here. Allen fakes a handoff. Also fakes a check down. He's going to look to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabe Grape Davis. And the Bills strike first. Let's go. Woo! Let's go, baby. We in. The Bills are in. Yes, sir. That was an easy fake out there by Josh Allen. He first faked the check down. Then he found Gabe Davis going to the corner of the end zone on a line drive route. And it was an easy walk-in. It looks like he beat out Justin Bethel there. So the Bills, with the extra point about to happen, let's see how that goes. Tyler Bass kicks it. It is good. And the Bills on their opening drive have a opening drive touchdown as well. Josh Allen looking absolutely fantastic. Miami's defense are going to need to draw up some ways to stop them right now, but a great start for the Bills. And if you have Gabe Davis on your fantasy team, that's got to feel good. That's got to be feeling good. But folks, once again, make sure, hit that like button and subscribe and chat with me in the chat so we can get more Dolphins and Bills fans. The algorithm will love us for that, but I need some more humans to speak to me. Speaketh to me, especially when the Bills are looking this good, this early. Of course, this isn't the only game happening. There's a lot of 1 p.m. games occurring in the NFL right now. But this is the most high-stakes one, most high-profile. The Dolphins, with a win, could go to 4-0 and have a 2-game lead over the Bills, plus a 2-game divisional lead over the Bills. That would be a huge tiebreaker. But if the Bills win, they will leapfrog the Dolphins, I believe, take first, and once again be driving through for another potential divisional title. But it's only week 4, and we still have a long, long season to go. But for both teams, this is an absolutely big one. And now when they return from a commercial break, we shall see if the Bills' defense is all that, because this Miami Dolphins offense is insane. 70 points last week, 726 total yards of offense as well. Pretty good. Pretty good. And just looking around the NFL real quick, looks like the Jaguars beat the Falcons in London today, 23-7. The Bills will go to London and face Jacksonville next week. The Rams are currently beating the Colts 7-0 on their opening drive touchdown as well. Browns and Ravens, Deshaun Watson is out, but that game is still tied up at 0 apiece. And the only other score here is in Buffalo, courtesy of that 18-yard touchdown pass from Allen to Gabe Davis over the head of Justin Bethel on a beautiful line drive cornering route. Gabe Davis just ran straight. He flat out beat Bethel. Flat out beat him on speed. And Gabe Davis, he's not usually known for his speed, but he was drafted for his pedigree to get downfield, and he showed that there. So we're going to get back to, nice. You hate Buffalo? That's unfortunate to see. It's unfortunate. At least we have a rivalry now, Christopher. Grape Davis, thank goodness that you can catch the ball, because that was an easy drive. Hopefully it's continues to be that easy. You love me? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate it. I'm speaking right to the heart to you there. All right, we're back underway, folks. Bills will kick it off now to Miami. They will return it. Here they go, up the far side. There's a guy making a move. He falls to about the 23-yard line before the Bills tackle him. That was Braxton Berrios. Dorian Williams, the rookie, coming up with the tackle for the Bills. And now here comes Tua Tagovailoa. Over 1,000 passing yards already this season in only 4 games. That's the most ever by a Miami quarterback at this point in any season for the Dolphins in their history. He has been incredible. This offense has been insane. Cal mentioned it on the pregame show a little bit, but you got to make sure you get to Tua. You got to make him feel uncomfortable because he gets the ball out quick. He gets the ball out fast. He gets the ball out with high precision as well. It's important for this D-line for the Bills to dominate again because that's where your success will start. But here we go. Clock ticking on the play clock. Quick rush off the line of scrimmage. Tua looks far side. He's got Durham Smythe, his tight end, leaping for a catch. He picks up about 8 there. So we're right there. You saw Tua get the ball quick. Bills had a free rusher coming off the edge. That was, I believe, Taron Johnson. Couldn't get to him, and that's going to be the difficulty. Tua is Mike McDaniel loves drawing up these short little plays here. The Bills defense got to be careful about that. 2nd and 2 here. This is the first time the Dolphins have trailed since week 1, by the way, which is insane. But the Bills fans making a whole lot of noise so far here. 2nd and 2. Play clock winding down. Tyreek Hill goes into motion on the far side. Tua gets the ball out. Fakes the handoff. He's got Tua. No, he finds Durham Smythe crossing the middle. Gets across midfield and into Bills territory before eventually being taken down by Terrell Bernard. That is a catch and run of 16 yards there for Miami, and they have a huge first down, and they look to be rolling already. Already here. You thought Tua was going to look for Tyreek Hill? No, he Found Durham Smythe all alone there. And that's something the Bills, Bernard, you cannot let him do that. Tua already 2 for 2 so far for 30 yards. Now, they are in a weird little 3-set formation. They find Mostert. He's going to go up the far side. He gets about a yard, maybe 2 there to bring up 2nd and long for the Dolphins. They have crossed into Bills territory. The next snap will be at the Bills' 48-yard line. And now a reminder as well, folks, that the Dolphins are without their starting center. Liam Eichenberg has to take his place instead. Connor Williams is out. Eichenberg in. So we'll see if that has any huge impact on the Dolphins offense today. But if these first couple plays are to show anything, it's that maybe they're okay. They seem like they're okay. Bills showing heavy pressure. Tyreek goes into motion. Tua doesn't throw his way and throws across the middle. It is not picked off. Instead, Bernard tips it into the hands of Jalen Waddle. It was nearly intercepted, but Waddle comes up with the tip for the first down. That is a catch of 12. Not Tua's best throw whatsoever, but Bernard should have just batted that ball down. Instead, it falls into the arms of Jalen Waddle, and the Dolphins have a first down there. Bad break for the Bills defense there. Bernard throws his hands up. He cannot believe it. But the Dolphins already 1st and 10. They are at the Bills' 34-yard line here. Tyreek doesn't take the snap. Instead, Tua fakes it to him. Tua's going to throw downfield. He's got Tyreek there. Tyreek running across the middle for another 15 yards. And the Dolphins, they are moving with absolute ease here. The Bills defense cannot stop them at the moment. But there's that gadget play. Tyreek going across the middle on a deep crosser. Can't stop it. Nobody can stop it right now. And all this wizardry, this gadgetry is throwing defenses off. There's just so many layers to this. The Bills look absolutely disorganized, but so is everyone else. Tua already 4 for 4 for 60 yards. 1st and 10 at the Bills' 16-yard line here. They are into the red zone. Play clock winding down. Tua fakes the handoff, throws to the far side, and that will fall incomplete, but there is a flag as well. We shall see what that is. Looks like the Bills. Is it against the Bills? Offsides. Son of a gun. That's going to be a first down. Tre'Davious White came off the edge a little too eager. That's a first down for the Miami Dolphins again. It's going to bring up 1st and 5, I think. Yeah, 1st and 5 for the Dolphins. They are in the red zone. Jordan Phillips is there trying to hype the team up. 1st and 5 for the Dolphins. Let's see what they do. They've been moving. They've been grooving. Just like the Bills' offense, there has been virtually no defense here. Let's see what happens now. Tua takes the snap, pitches it to his speedy outside back, Devon Achane, and he's going to run for the first down. Another first down. It's going to be a 1st and goal here for the Dolphins at the Bills' 3-yard line. That was easy. Tua just took the snap, a little pitch to his running back, Achane. He had, I think, 200 rushing yards last week for the Dolphins, and he continues to be really good here. Their 3rd-round pick, I believe, out of Utah. I'm not sure. But he is their 3rd-round pick from somewhere. 1st and goal here. Red zone defense. Come on. Come on, Buffalo. Let's go. Let's break them up. Here's Tyreek running around. Tua hands it off instead. It's going to be a run up the middle and an easy walk-in touchdown there for Achane. Miami responds. Miami has responded with a touchdown after the Bills got one of their own. And it looks like, folks, there will be no defense today. The Bills' defense looks pissed. But that was easy. What an easy touchdown there for the Dolphins. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. This is going to suck. This is really going to... Yeah, but that was 7 plays, 77 yards in just over 4 minutes there for the Dolphins. Extra point coming up here from Jason Sanders to tie the game up at 7 apiece after a couple of opening drive touchdowns. He got it, knocked it through. And we got a tie game, folks. Devon Achane for the Dolphins. 3-yard touchdown run ties the game up for Miami. Great. Just great. You know? That was not a good drive for the defense. They had a couple stops, and it looked like there was a couple of plays where Tua didn't look great, but yeah. And this is despite the Bills crowd making a whole lot of noise. Whole lot of noise there. That really does suck. Yeah, that really does suck. But folks, make sure hit that like button. Subscribe as well. Trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. We hope to get there very, very soon. 2,000 subscribers. Chris, Devon Achan said in an interview that it's actually pronounced Achan, not A-Chain. Because the announcers last week were saying it A-Chain. But it's Devon Achan. I don't know why. There's an E. There's an unnecessary silent E there. It just throws everybody off. Throws everyone off for no good reason. But don't worry. I did my homework. Oh, just look up his interview. We're in a commercial break now, folks. The Bills got to respond again because, the Miami Dolphins offense ain't going to stop. They look so... I don't remember them being this good last year. When were they this good? Folks, I don't get it. Yeah, but the Bills, they almost got off the field with an interception there, but Terrell Bernard has just got to corral that. That's mistakes that you cannot have if you're the Buffalo Bills against these guys. Cannot have it. I love it when people make me nervous. This really does suck. Why? You trust me? Thank you. I would trust me too. I feel like I'm a trustworthy individual. Maybe. Don't take everything I say for word at face value, but yeah. All right. Miami's back on the field, ready to kick this ball back into the hands of Buffalo and we can see how they respond here after a commanding couple of opening drives from both teams. Already, this game is looking pretty sick. All right, Sanders floats that one high up into the air. It looks like that is not going to be returned. Oh, actually, it will. Why would he do that? I'm not sure. Shakir? No. Yeah, wrong decision. He got back to the 20-yard line before getting just tackled there by a bunch of Dolphins players. So not the correct decision. He lost a net of 5 yards. Let's not try to make mistakes such as that. That's going to be one for Shakir that the special teams coordinator is going to go, no, don't do that. Yeah, try not that. Try not to do that anymore. But here we go. Allen was 4 for 4 on the first drive there for 45 yards and a touchdown pass. Let's see how he does here on the second drive. Can the Dolphins defense stop him? Who's going to get the first stop? Who's going to get that first stop? Bills again lining up an I formation here. Dolphins showing heavy pressure on the line of scrimmage. Doesn't matter though. James Cook runs up the middle for 3 yards to bring up 2nd and 7. So James Cook has had a really positive start to this 2023 season. Doing just okay today. We'll love to see him break away for a couple huge runs here. The Bills will need that running game to be looking good. They need a balanced attack here. 2nd and 7 now for the Bills. Empty. Allen is sent everyone out wide. 5 out wide. Kincaid goes into motion to the far side. Allen's going to look that way. He's got Kincaid for another couple of yards there. And the clock will keep on running for a big 3rd down now. It's going to be 3rd and I think 3. Nope, 2. 3rd and 2 here for the Bills. This is a huge down. Huge play here for Buffalo. Absolutely need this. Allen with Trent Sherfield at his side. I don't like this already. No. Don't do this, guys. 3rd and 2. Do not give it to Trent Sherfield. He's terrible. They're probably going to send him in a wheel motion. Yeah, they do. Allen looks that way. He's got Sherfield wide open for the first down and more. He picks up about 10 yards there on that throw from Josh Allen to keep the chains moving here. As expected, they used Sherfield in mainly a running back wheel formation there. So, yeah, that was nice. Good play call there from Ken Dorsey to get Sherfield involved, because he hasn't really done too much so far this season. He's had a couple catches for short yardage, but him and Deontay Hardy have been extremely underwhelming here. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Bills. Looks like Houston just scored a touchdown against the Steelers. Nice. I don't like the Steelers. Oh, jeez. Allen's going to call a timeout. Play clock was winding down. There's only 2 seconds left. And Allen just doesn't like what he saw and took the timeout. 10 people in the chat, folks. Let's go. Get hyped. Get hyped, everybody. No, do not go to commercial break, CBS. No! Oh, they did. Why? Why must they do this to me? I hate these commercials. I don't care what Eli Manning is carving into that little fruit. Yeah, Corona. Yeah, whatever. Both offenses looking very good so far. I wonder who's going to get the first stop. Who's going to get that first stop there, folks? So far, not the Dolphins or the Bills. It's going to have to be the refs. Refs are going to have to come in and force something themselves. So, yeah. I wonder, because Houston now has a 7-0 lead. C.J. Stroud throwing the touchdown pass there. That's good for my 32-man. The Ravens have just scored. They're up 7-0. Panthers are within range to get a 10-point lead. Bengals and Titans tied at 3. Saints beating the Buccaneers right now. Broncos winning the Tank Bowl of the century against the Bears at the moment. They're up 7-0. And the Commanders have a surprising 7-0 lead early on against the Eagles. We'll see if that holds up. Dude, this is not a commercial break. I thought this was just going to be a timeout, folks. Why? This ain't cool, CBS. I know you want your money, but I want my money too. Whatever. Gosh darn it. Can we just get rid of this? I don't want to see Burger King either, folks. We got 8 people in the chat, folks. Continue to like, continue to subscribe. We got this. I love this community. We can keep growing it day by day, hour by hour. Oh, Mulberry. I've been there. It's a nice place. They should show Barbell. Usually they show Barbell, but Mulberry's is pretty good. Their wings are insane. Showing that right now on the Jim Kelly and all the other old crew. I've met Jim Kelly, actually. One time. Big guy. Huge guy. He's like 6'5" or 6'6" or something. All right. Back from the commercial break. Back from that timeout. Allen so far 6 for 6 for 59 yards and a touchdown pass. He's got 1st and 10 at his own 37-yard line for the Bills. He's going to throw it. He finds Dawson Knox. Knox stiff arms a man and barrels his way for another first down. What a play by Dawson Knox. Absolutely threw down an angry run there. Javon Holland left in his wake. The Bills got another first down. That's 13 yards there for Dawson freaking Knox. Let's go. The Giga Chad. Nice. Nice play there. The Bills are up to the 49-yard line in their own territory still. Allen, an empty formation here. He's got everybody spread out. He's going to throw it maybe. Yes, he will. Finds again over the middle. It's Dawson Knox. It's Kincaid. He lowers a shoulder and goes for about 9 to bring up 2nd and short. Tight ends getting extremely involved here early on for the Bills. That's good. Looking very, very good. 2nd and 1 here for the Bills. Oh, and my clock wasn't going. 3:35 to go here in this first very eventful quarter. Looks like a lot of people in the box here for the Dolphins. It doesn't matter, though, because the Bills are going to run. It's Latavius Murray breaking the first down marker and going for more. Latavius Murray all the way down to the 12-yard line. He found a huge hole there against the Dolphins, and the Bills are running again. Lovely, lovely play there for Latavius Murray. Saw the hole and went for it. That's a rush of 30 yards there for the Bills to get into the red zone. And another first down as well. No defense to speak of. We don't understand what defense means anymore. But that was a rush of 31 yards for Latavius Murray. All right, play clock winding down. Allen is a little confused. Gotta snap this ball. Come on. Sean McDermott runs down and is forced to take another timeout here in this half. That's kind of disorganized. Not great there for the Bills. McDermott saw the play clock winding down, and it's going to lead to another timeout called by the Bills. They only have one remaining in this half. Can't have mistakes like that because you never know. You may need those at the end of the half. Now, if you were doing this in, say, the fourth quarter or in the third quarter, I'd be really, really bad. The clock management, though, has got to be better here from Sean McDermott and Josh Allen. Got to rush you guys up to the line of scrimmage. This play clock is winding and winding. Bills got to end this one in 6, though. Come on, guys. Looks like Latavius Murray just passed Floyd Little in career rushing yards. Now the most rushingest guy coming from Syracuse, which is cool. All right. 1st and 10 here for the Bills on the Dolphins' 13-yard line. They actually moved them back about a yard. 1st and 10. The Bills need this. Allen, he's going to throw. He's going to rush out, actually. Fakes the toss. Allen going up the far side, scrambles and picks up 2.5 yards there to bring up 2nd and 7. So he runs for 3 before being tackled there by Jones, number 29 there for the Dolphins, Brandon Jones. Yeah, it looks like he wanted to go to Gabe Davis there. Didn't have it, though. Allen saw the gap on the far side, decided to run for it. It's better than nothing. Better than throwing an incompletion. Allen again hands it off to Cook. Cook lowers the helmet, goes up the middle for about 5 to bring up 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Bills at the Miami 5-6 yard line here. 3rd and 2 for the Bills. Here we go now. This is a huge play. 4 down territory if you're the Bills. Allen, he's going to hand it off to James Cook. He goes up the middle. James Cook right to the 1 yard line. He's got another Buffalo 1st down. Now they'll get 4 tries from the 1 yard line there. Great running play by James Cook. 1st and goal for the Bills with the clock ticking here on this 1st quarter. This is going to be a shootout, guys. This is going to be a shootout. The Dolphins have no answers. The Bills have no answers to each of the other team's offenses. Tush push into the end zone. A little too far. It's about 1.25 yards. But here we go. Cook again. Takes the handoff. Josh Allen helps him. Push him into the end zone. Is he there? Are they going to give it to him? Yes, they will. I believe. Wait a minute. It's right on the line here. Right on the line. No signal yet from the referees. Now they do. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook's 1st of the season. James Cook with the rushing touchdown from the 1 yard line. And the Bills retake the lead. Oh, and they almost fumbled, actually. Cook, it appears, got some major help from Allen at the end there. Allen just, it was a little bit of a screwed up handoff. Almost ended in disaster for the Bills, but they made up for it by getting 6 there to put the Bills back in front now. Great drive again by the Bills. Nobody is stopping them. This Bills-Dolphins game may have way over 100 points, I swear. It looks like they're actually going to stop and review this, but I'm not sure you can really overturn it because you can't totally see where James Cook is. But 1:05 to go here in this 1st quarter. The referees are reviewing whether or not this is actually a touchdown before they get this snap back. Maybe we can see from this angle here. Let's see if Cook got in there. Oh, even there, you can't really see. It looks like he did. You can't tell where the knee is down, though. Can't tell where the knee is down. They're still going to review this, though. It's a scoring play. You got to. And they're going to take yet another commercial break here while the referees try to figure out if Cook was in. But if not, it's going to be a 2nd and goal from the inch-yard line. It's going to be inches. Prime area for a QB sneak. But I have James Cook on my fantasy, so I'd love if they could just give it to him. Yes, let's go truth. Let him cook. Yes, he is cooking right now. James Cook is cooking. I'd love to see it. Yeah, but there will be no defense in this game. The Bills' offense are coming back onto the field. It looks like they're short. Looks like the referees are going to say that the Bills were short there by about an inch. I don't know where they're pulling that from because you don't have a conclusive angle where it shows that James Cook wasn't in. The call on the field is a touchdown. So if they, if the Bills don't score 6 points here, that is not cool. But yeah, we shall wait and see what happens here, whether or not it goes in. But this offense has been cooking here. They have been cooking. We got 22 people into the chat. Let's go, guys. I know, let's give them the touchdown. And folks, if I'm a little behind, if you're wondering if I don't know what's going on right now, but if I'm behind at any point during the game, it's because I'm watching on Stream East because I'm in just outside of Pittsburgh and I don't want to pay for any legitimate avenues of NFL. I would much rather pirate it. So, yeah. If I'm behind, that's why. Plus, there is already a YouTube delay of about 10 seconds or so. So expect me to be about a minute behind the action. But they're still reviewing it here. 1:05 to go in the first quarter. Call on the field is a Buffalo touchdown. So we're going to get a couple of good angles to see whether or not Cook was in. So at that point, he isn't. Allen helps push him towards the goal line. And then there's just a whole lot of crowd there. A lot of guys. Maybe from this angle here, you still, I can't really tell. Looks like they may find that his elbow was down just before he rolled into the end zone. So they may call him just short. You still can't really tell from that angle. Looks like the referee is finally, I feel like it seems like they're going to reverse this here. All right. The referee is walking back out after review. We have a touchdown. The touchdown is good, folks. Let's go. The touchdown is good. That is a great sign for the Bills. The touchdown is good. Mike McDaniel, stone cold look on his face after that call. But the Bills, James Cook's 1-yard touchdown run stands for the Bills. It will stand. Gotta love that. So, once again, there will be no defense here. Tyler Bass will come out to kick the extra point here for Buffalo to go up potentially by a whole score. A whole score against the Miami Dolphins. What a world we live in. Yeah, but this is going to be a shootout, folks. They actually also added 5 seconds back to the overall clock, but here we go. Snap is down, kick is up, and the extra point is good. The Bills have a touchdown score with 1:10 to go here in the first quarter. Miami will be... Not another commercial break. Gosh. Ah. The Bills make me want to shout. Ooh, I should play that. What do you guys think? Should I? Can I? I don't know if YouTube will let me. Because sometimes they get a little angry and copyright me for songs that they shouldn't. That, like, the shout song is not copyrighted, I don't believe. I just got to turn it into my own thing. Maybe I can. The Bills make me want to shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and... Yeah. You guys got this. You guys got the words. You don't need me. I should start playing it, though, on my speakers around here. Let's see here. Could I do that? And if YouTube copyrights me for this, I swear to God. Shout. Shout, come on now. Hey, yeah. Baby. Come on. Come on and shout. Buffalo's happening now. We're on the move now. Things are happening now. Now. I got this feeling. A lot of fear, yeah. Hey. Let's go, Buffalo. We got this. Bills got this. Let's go. Miami Dolphins back onto the field for some offense things. Shout. The Bills crowd is going insane as well. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 30-yard line. Here we go now. Let's see what the Dolphins can do. Tua fakes a couple of handoffs. He's looking downfield. He's got a man going across the middle. It's Tyreek Hill. Tyreek with some speed up to the 50-yard line for the Bills before he finally steps out of bounds. Again, Bills defense. What the hell? They keep... and they had Tyreek contained. They had him contained. It's just that Christian Benford let him get away from him. A little too much there. A little too much. To bring up another first down here, Tua is 6 for 6 for 87 yards. Bills defense needs to get a stop here. We need a stop. 50-yard line, the ball has been placed at. 1st and 10 again. And it looks like, they almost got into the backfield there. Raheem Mostert, though. But finally gets tackled for no gain there on the play. Actually, they get about a yard to bring up 2nd and long there. And it looks like Miami's just content with running this clock down and ending the first quarter down by a touchdown. But the Dolphins are driving again. Tyreek Hill has been the main driver here. The Bills defense has yet to find a way to contain them. Got to force field goals out of them. If all things else remain equal, you got to force a field goal out of the Dolphins. So yeah, that's where we stand at heading into the second quarter of what has been a fantastic game so far. Yeah, this is going to be a long, long day for Bills and Dolphins fans. But we have reached the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to stick around here. We got 3 more quarters to go of insane action. It's been all offense, no defense for both teams here. Josh Allen has yet to throw an incompletion here. The same thing goes for Tua as well. Allen and Tua are combined 14 for 14 for 167 yards. So hopefully you don't have the Bills or Dolphins defense starting for your fantasy teams. This is the showdown, folks. The NFL is probably really kicking themselves that this isn't in prime time. That even if it wasn't, CBS would probably protect this game. But it doesn't get any easier for both teams after this because the Dolphins, they have a schedule. They have a decent schedule after this. They face the Giants at home. They face the Panthers at home. Then they go to the Eagles. Then they face the Patriots. Then they go to Kansas City, and then they really don't have that difficult of a schedule, really, which is unfortunate. Kane to Buffalo, real new prime. I hope so. That would be cool. I haven't seen anything about that, though, other than that the Sabres have huge interest in him. Whoa, folks, the Bears scored a touchdown. They scored a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. The Chicago Bears have learned how to score a touchdown and remain competitive. If you're a Broncos fan, this has got to feel terrible. Got to feel horrendous when you're playing even with the Bears. And if you're the Bears, well, you know you already suck. 10 people in the chat, folks. Make sure to keep on liking and subscribing as well. Let's get more people in here because I have a feeling that this game will be going down to the wire in the fourth quarter. This will be going down to the wire. All right. Both the Dolphins and Bills have had more touchdowns this season than punts. And it's not even close. So they're the only 2 teams in the NFL with that fact. And it shows. Both teams are going crazy today. But here we go. We're at the beginning of the second quarter for the Bills-Dolphins game. Bills fans are on their feet making a lot of noise. 2nd and 9 for the Dolphins at the Bills' 49-yard line. After that 1-yard Mostert run up the middle. It looks like Tua's going to throw. That's my guess. Or he's going to do another stupid fake handoff. Nope, he's not going to even try. He looks. He's going to throw downfield. He's got Jalen Waddle. Oh, he's got Mostert. He came up with the grab. That is terrible coverage from Taylor Rapp, and that is another first down for the Dolphins. There is no reason why Mostert should have caught that ball. Both Taylor Rapp and Tre'Davious White failed to break that up. There was 2 guys there. It's a great strike there by Tua Tagovailoa to keep the chains rolling here. That's a great catch by Mostert. Great catch, because he was getting hit at the same time. You're the secondary there. That's got to hurt. Tua's already 7 for 7 for 109 yards here. They're at the Bills' 27-yard line. Tua's going to fake the handoff again. He's got time in the pocket, gets hit as he's thrown, but still finds Tyreek Hill on the far side, but it's going to be incomplete. Did not get both feet down. Tyreek Hill gets a little slap to Taron Johnson. Johnson's like, "Are you okay? Did I hurt you?" And Tyreek's like, "No, you couldn't. Absolutely not." Kane rumors are because his agent have people in the organization. Yeah, well, it just makes sense, too, because he is from Buffalo and everything. So, yeah, it makes sense that those rumors are happening. They've been happening for a while. But that was there, folks, the first incompletion today. 2nd and 10 now for Miami. Can the Bills get a stop now? Oh, it's a low snap. Bad snap there, actually. He checks it down out wide to Braxton Berrios, looking for a couple of blocks in the screen. Didn't get it. Got to the back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up a yard there, but it's going to bring up 3rd down. Come on, Bills. Come on, defense. Get a stop here. Get a stop. Let's go. 3rd and 8 here for the Dolphins at the Bills' 25-yard line. 3rd and 8. The Bills are making a lot of noise. The Bills fans are going wild in the stands. No one in the backfield with Tua. He will be throwing this one. Expect a quick strike out to the corner. The Bills defense a little confused at the moment. Let's see what happens. He's looking far side. He's got a man far side. Open for the first down. Braxton Berrios to the 10-yard line. And the Miami Dolphins continue to cook here. Berrios working on Christian Benford. I saw it on the far side, a whole lot of space. No safety help for Benford as well, so that was an easy slant route there from Berrios to keep this going, and the Dolphins have a 1st and goal now. 1st and goal for the Dolphins. Oh, we got a score. Looks like Cole Kmet, touchdown pass for the Bears. Nice. All right, 1st and goal for the Dolphins here. They are moving to the 10-yard line. There's a quick handoff. It's to Achane, and he's in. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane's 2nd touchdown run of the day. Devon Achane is in. Another touchdown run for the Dolphins here, and it's the same exact play. A jet sweep. They got the blocks on the outside, but no one could stop him as he walked in for another touchdown, and the Dolphins continue to go. That's 7 plays, 70 yards for Miami. Extra point from Sanders about to happen here. Let's see if he can tie the game up, because any mistake now, who's going to blink first here? Sanders, his kick is right down the middle. And Miami ties this up, and it's already 14-14, folks. Again, the Bills defense could not get the stop. Why is Devon Achane so good? Why? Not truth. It's Achane. Everyone thinks it's Achane because of the E at the end, but he said this week that it's Achane. Damn. What a couple good drives here from both teams. So annoying. So annoying. I don't understand why they gotta be doing this to us. Why can't the defense live up to its billing and be crazy? We need a turnover. The Bills need a turnover on defense. Allen, they just gotta keep scoring touchdowns. Keep scoring touchdowns. Eventually, someone's gotta stop, right? Somebody's gotta stop. But we cannot. The Bills. I don't know which offense I can trust more, because the Bills' offense has been cooking. The Dolphins' offense has been cooking. Who's going to slow down first? Because 3 points could be the difference maker. If you force the other team to a field goal, that is considered a letdown. Because at the moment, neither defense can really stop anybody. They can't stop anything. I don't know if I can handle this for 4 hours. How are they going to do this to me? And by the way, there have been so many commercial breaks so far. So just, why? Why do we need this? I don't think we do. Yeah, but all 4 touchdown drives here for the Dolphins and Bills have been of 70 yards or more. Yeah, but people are saying that the Bills need to score on every offense. And we need anything, I tell you. We need anything to stop this Dolphins offense. And by the way, maybe we should be looking at a couple of adjustments because right now the Dolphins are absolutely attacking. They are absolutely attacking the edge of each defensive line. Both teams, actually. Especially the Miami side. They are attacking the edge. Jet sweeps, end arounds, fakes, handoffs to the outside. You name it. You think, man, that's a fair prediction, Xavier. Achane he's the fourth player with 6 touchdown runs or more as a rookie in the first 4 games of the season. Good milestone for him there. They've continued to find more random milestones, I swear. Not that this isn't impressive, but here we go. It's whatever. Just decline it. No, we're going to return it. Khalil Shakir going up the middle to the 20. No, he gets stopped right at the 20. Yeah, stop doing that. Khalil, that's not great from you, buddy. Not great from you. The Bills will start again at their own 20-yard line after Khalil Shakir returned it off the kickoff. And the Bills we'll see if they can continue to score touchdowns. But once again, a touchdown or field goal or no points. 3 points is basically a loss. You cannot settle for field goals in this game because neither defense knows how to stop anything at the moment. We'll see if the Dolphins have another chance here to maybe stop things. And they're just CBS is showing the end zone right now and how everybody's just prancing in there. Funny. All right. Lots of play clock left. 1st and 10 here for Josh Allen and his Bills offense. Damien Harris has checked into the game as the Bills running back as well. Looks like both tight ends are out there as well. Allen is going to line up in I formation, so expect a handoff here to Damien Harris. Now he fakes it instead, throws it across the middle to Stefon Diggs, and he's got Diggs for another 13, maybe 14 yards there to pick up another first down. Again, Stefon Diggs is looking good. He's working off of Kader Kohou right now, and Kohou has been getting dogged here, just like the Bills have been getting dogged when they play defense. But there's Allen throwing another slant. Easy completions there. The Bills are doing good to get their playmakers in space. And so far, Allen is 9 for 9 for 96 yards. We'll see if he throws an incompletion on this drive. He's going to fake the handoff again to Damien Harris. Allen, he's going to go deep. He's got a man downfield. It is incomplete with a flag. PI against the Miami Dolphins. I believe. There was a lot of contact at the end of that route. Or is that going to go against? Yeah, it's PI against the Dolphins. Kader Kohou. It's going to be placed at the 20-something yard line for the Dolphins there. It was an incompletion, but basically a 50-yard play for the Bills there. Kader Kohou doesn't like the call. It doesn't matter, though, because the refs are going to ignore him and give the Bills that first down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. Yeah, at the 20-yard line. Kohou did not get his head turned around. Refs are going to call that 9 out of 10 times. People are saying it's a bad call, but there was some contact, but he just didn't get his head turned around. If he did, that would have been a better look for him. And now on first down, Allen, he's going to check it down to his man. That is Trent Sherfield. Another running back wheel route there. He's going to pick up 11 yards to set up first and goal here for the Bills. No signal yet. It was very close to the first down marker. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, they're discussing it over on the sidelines like, how do we stop this? And Vic Fangio, he is not happy at the moment in the press box. He is calling the game from there. It's going to be 10 for 10. Yeah, 2nd and 1 here for the Bills, actually. They're going to back him up a couple of inches. Let's see if Allen can get it here. He's going to hand it off up the middle there again. It's a first down, obviously, to Damien Harris. The Bills are now setting up for first and goal at the Dolphins' 6-yard line here. But, oh my, Josh Allen, he is 10 for 10, 105 yards, and a touchdown pass. And none of his passes have gone for less than 3 yards. It's all been 3 yards or more. Most of them have been in the double-digit range. But here we go. First and goal for the Bills. Let's see if they can score another touchdown here from the Dolphins' 6-yard line. Come on, Josh. Bang this in. He's going to fake the handoff. Look to the outside. One-on-one for Diggs, and it's going to fall incomplete there. That's the first incompletion of the day for Josh Allen. He was looking for Diggs one-on-one against Kohu on the far side. It was almost there. It went right off the outstretched hand of Diggs, and the Dolphins survived for a play. Once again, I remind everyone that a field goal will not cut it. But there is Josh Allen's first incompletion. He's 10 for 11 for 105 yards. Second and goal again for the Bills on the Dolphins 6. They're going to run it. Damian Harris up the middle, chugging along. He goes to the 1-yard line. He's close to the touchdown marker, but I don't think he got there. No, he did not. And we got a flag as well. We got a flag thrown late. The Dolphins players are looking back. It looks like it could be against the Bills here. This could be a killer. We have a flag on the field, folks, and it looks like the Bills are walking away. Son of a gun. Wait a minute. There's been no signal yet from the referees. Looks like it's going to be against the Bills. Are you kidding me? What is going on? They're calling this against the Bills. No signal yet. Josh Allen is imploring his case. The referee, the side judge there, is discussing it. And it looks like it's going to be against Buffalo. From the body language and everything. Illegal formation against the offense. Oh my God. Come on. Second down. Bruh. David Edwards. It's going to be still second and basically 11 here for the Bills. Cannot afford crap like that. And Edwards is getting crap on the sidelines there. He's pissed. Second and goal, that backs the Bills. Instead of a third and goal from the 1-yard line, it takes them to a second and goal at the 11-yard line. So a huge swing there for the Bills. Big penalty call against David Edwards for illegal formation. All right, Allen again. He's going to throw it. He's going to look, roll out to his left. Instead, he's going to dance up the middle. He's got a man into the end zone. It's Stefon Diggs. Touchdown. How did Allen get that out? Oh, wow. He somehow got that one out, and the Bills have scored again. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns for the Bills. Nobody can stop anybody right now. That's a catch. Stefon Diggs, an 11-yard touchdown reception for him, and the Bills are again out in front. Allen found him in a crowd of, it looks 4. He had 4 guys surrounding him. I'm not sure how Allen got that ball or how Diggs saw that, but it doesn't matter, though, because the Bills have scored. It's a touchdown catch again for Stefon Diggs, his second of the season. The extra point is up, and it is good. This shootout continues. This whole series set up by a big DPI against Stefon Diggs on Kader Kohu, and it leads in the end to an 11-yard touchdown catch. Allen to Stefon Diggs, and the Bills have got 3 touchdowns already. Let's go, Diggs, let's go. It's time for a shout song, folks. It's time. Here we go. Let me get it back up. I don't know why I exited out of it. Oh, wow. The Bills. Can you guys hear the shout song at all? Is it like too quiet? Should I make it louder? Just let me know. Hey. But the Bills strike again. You think the Sabres are going to the playoffs? I hope so. I've never seen both teams be good. For the longest time, we saw both teams be terrible. And things are happening now. Happen now. I got this feeling. A lot of spirit, yeah. Got the spirit. Gonna happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. Let's go, Buffalo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Shout song, let's go. We're at a commercial break now, folks. The Bills are up. Let's see if the Bills defense can get a stop here. We're going to see if anybody can get a stop at the moment, because at the moment, it's just not happening. It is not happening. Both offenses have come here knowing the task at hand, knowing how difficult this game is going to be to win. And this is a high-stake game for everybody. If the Dolphins win, they got a 4-0 record, two-game lead on the division. And the Bills, if they lose this, they're 2 games back of Miami. But if the Bills win this, they take over first place and have the tiebreaker over the Dolphins. So that could be huge come to the end of the season. This is a high stakes game. We're going to see which defense shows up first. But we're getting ready to kick things off. Again, another kickoff for the Bills. Justin Fields is 10 for 10 right now. It's nice to see him doing well. I always thought that the Bears are ruining him. They are, but if he can get some confidence, that'd be nice. But there have been a combined 2 incompletions today. And here we go. The Bills kick it back to the Dolphins. Is it returnable? It sure damn is. Barrios takes it at his own 1-yard line, goes up the near side, and gets hit very hardly there at the 21 by Siran Neal. Great play there. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 21-yard line. All right, let's bring out Tua again. And there's Damar Hamlin. His first game back as a Buffalo Bill since suffering his cardiac arrest way back when in January of last season. It's been a long road back for him, and now he's here. Getting some special teams reps, not so much so far on defense. They're easing him in to everything. But here we go, 1st and 10 for Tua and the Dolphins. Tua and the Dolphins at their own 22 yard line. Let's see what they can do here. Can they respond? They're going to hand it off to the outside again to Raheem Mostert, and he gets tripped up. There's going to be a flag. He gets tripped up for about 2 yards there. We'll see what the flag is, though. And we have an injury on the field as well. Looks like Christian Benford is down on the ground, clutching his elbow here. That's not a good sign. Yeah, and it's going to be illegal formation against the Dolphins. Are they going to decline it? They should. No, they shouldn't decline it. They should accept it. But, yeah. There's an injury on the field. Benford has hurt his elbow. The referee's running over to McDermott, see if he wants to decline it or not. We got a flag. Come on. Let's just announce it, guys. Yeah, it's a legal formation against the offense. It's going to lead to a 1st down, 1st and 15 there for the Dolphins. And Benford is still down. Looks like he's in a world of trouble right now. Elbow not doing great. And for the Bills, he cannot. we suffered from injuries last year, and we just don't want to see a good cornerback like Benford down. But Benford is in a lot of trouble there. He's grabbing his elbows, rolling around on the ground. Doesn't look good for him. That's not good. Not good at all. People on Twitter saying defense wins championships. Yeah. Doesn't look like it's going to win today's game. Actually, no, it probably will. Someone's got to blink first, though. Somebody. Looks like O.J. Simpson is in the house for Buffalo. O.J. That's funny. The juice. And I don't know, well, obviously you're watching this stream, but after Diggs' touchdown catch, he went up to the referee and hugged him. Stefon Diggs hugged the referee. They didn't show that on the feed. One of the Bills reporters at the stadium just said that. That is funny. Really, really funny there. Oh, yeah. This has been, so far, nothing can stop. Small dolls. Cute in the red cosplay. Do you have a whistle? In the ref cosplay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the juice is out of the cooler. Oh, hey, guys. Alex, Donna Small dolls. Balls, actually. That says a B. I can neither confirm nor deny that I do, in fact, have small balls. But they do exist, and so do Sean McDermott's. Sean McDermott and Josh Allen have huge balls today. They've been throwing it. They have been fearless in their offensive game plan, and it's led to 3 touchdowns on 3 drives. But the Dolphins also have 2 touchdowns on their 2 drives. So who knows at this point? Bills teams are just kind of, I don't know. At some point, when did the Bills or Dolphins go for 2 to just say, you know what, quit it. Let's get that mental barrier up. But so far, really even game here. 1st and 15 now, back from that commercial break here. For the Dolphins, they have 142 yards of total offense at the moment. Let's see what they can do here on this drive after the illegal formation on penalty on 1st down. Again, it's tipped at the line of scrimmage by A.J. Epinesa. The Tua is looking out wide for Raheem Mostert. It's going to fall down as an incompletion, nearly an interception as well. The defense is starting to clamp down. Let's go. Great read by A.J. Epinesa. Tua wanted Mostert in the screen game out wide, but Epinesa was there with the big paw to swat it away to bring up 2nd and long here for the Dolphins. And by the way, Epinesa is no stranger to catching passes. He had a pick 6 last week off a beautiful read, intercepting Sam Howell and returning it for a 30-yard pick 6. But here we go, 2nd and 15 again. It's going to be a completion out wide in the short flat to Braxton Berrios, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for the Dolphins. 3rd and long. Let's go, folks. Let's go, folks. I want to hear you. I have my headphones on. I hope to hear all of you screaming out there for the Bills. Let's go, 3rd and 13. This is a huge moment in the game. Let's get some defense going in the chat as well. Dane Jackson is on the field, substituting in for an injured Christian Benford, by the way. But we'll see if that is consequential. 3rd and 13 for the Dolphins. They are 1 for 1 so far today on 3rd down conversions. And if there's any team to stop or to make it now. It looks like we got a false start as well. Do we have a false start? It's a false start against Miami. Back him up another 5 yards. Back him up. Let's go. Back him up 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and 18 now. Will Mike McDaniel just settle for a couple of yards on the punt? I don't know. Or will Tua go downfield and the Bills cry again in shame? But it's a 3rd and 18 for Miami. The Bills fans are on their feet. Let's go. Let's get hyped. Do we see a defensive stop here today? Will Miami go 3 and out now? Come on. Come on, Bills defense. Give me something good on D. Couple of penalties have backed the Dolphins up. The Bills fans are making some insane noise. Bills appear to be showing a prevent defense. They got some checkers. Tua throws it to Raheem Mostert, and the host, it's a fumble! We got a fumble on the field! Mostert has lost the ball! Who's got it? The refs are running in for a signal. It looks like Miami recovered, but Braxton Berrios jumped on the ball. Mostert had ran up the middle on They ran up on a screen play. Mostert fumbled the ball, but Berrios was there to jump on top of it. It's going to bring up 4th and 6 there for the Dolphins. That was almost disastrous there. I don't know how the Bills didn't recover that one. Berrios incredibly lucky to get on top of that. But the Dolphins will punt. They will punt. I am not used to seeing that. They punt it away. It goes in high. Good hang time. Looks like Hardy's going to call for the fair catch at his own 27-yard line. So the Bills actually get a defensive stop here. The Dolphins go 3 and out and nearly fumbled the ball there. But wow, that could have been. Jake from State Farm is at the Eagles game with Kelsey's mom. Nice. That's funny. Remember the original Jake from State Farm? That was a W commercial. And now the Jake from State Farm, now it's fine. It's all right. But what a huge stop from the defense. Any stop would have felt like a miracle today. But yes, the Dolphins blinked first. And now the Bills, this is a huge opportunity. Do what you've kept on doing. Go down the field and score another damn touchdown. Go down the field and score me another touchdown, okay? I will not feel good until the Bills are up by at least 5 scores on the Dolphins. Whew. That's one stop. We got to take over now. It's time to take over. But the Bills have forced a punt today. I don't remember the last time Miami punted, but it's happened. What a big play. Big play. If that had been anywhere closer, not 3rd and 18, I think Miami, because Mostert had ran up the middle for about 10 before he eventually had the ball knocked out of his arms. But dang. Mostert there, by the way, stripped by Teron Johnson. But the Dolphins, their fans are looking for a stop now. They're looking the same way the Bills have been looking at our defense. Like, we know we're okay, but where's the stop's going to come from? It's going to be a miracle. Now, if the Bills don't score any points on this drive, that'll be an absolutely huge missed opportunity. If the Bills could go up by 14 heading into half, that would be crazy good. Here we go now. 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 12-yard line. They got the ball back after a Dolphins punt. And Josh Allen, folks, has been on fire today. We'll continue to see if Josh Allen continues to go crazy here. He's been incredibly quick with the ball. He's been getting it out quick. Lots of speed, lots of wheel routes. And this is what I'm talking about. The Bills have gotten whole lot of speed on their offense today, and we haven't seen that through the first 3 weeks. But we've seen it so far in this first half, and Tua just kind of looks on. Let's see if the Dolphins defense can return the favor and get a big stop here for their team. Here's Allen again. 1st down, checks it down to his running back, Latavius Murray, who chugs up the sidelines. He goes for 16, still on his feet, breaking tackles, and he's going for 20 yards. 1st down again for the Bills. Latavius Murray, a great check down, run after the yards after the catch. The Bills pick up another 20 as they continue to gash this Miami Dolphins defense. He gets to about the 35-yard line, and Allen is 12 for 13 for 138 yards and 2 touchdown passes. That was actually a 22-yard catch and run by Latavius Murray, but it doesn't matter because it's a 1st down regardless. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 49-yard line. Play clock winding down. They're going to, again, hand the ball off to James Cook, but he gets stopped. Dropped for 2, actually. Tackle made there by Zach Sealer for the Dolphins, and the Bills have gotten their first negative play of the day. And elsewhere, it appears Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens are up on the Cleveland Browns 14-3 in a game that Cleveland was hoping to win, but they are without Deshaun Watson. So Cook loses 3 on that play there. It's 2nd and 13 now for the Bills. Shotgun formation once again by Buffalo. Dolphins showing heavy pressure here, trying to get the Bills to jump. Play clock winding down. They finally snap the ball. It's a low one. Allen rolls out, finds a man. Is it caught? It is by Stefon Diggs to make everything 3rd and manageable. Bobbled snap there by Allen, but he finds Diggs for about 8 there to bring up 3rd and 5 now. Now, can the Dolphins get a stop here? This is not 4-down territory if you're Buffalo, too. Josh Allen was looking for a roughing the passer play there, but didn't get one from the refs. And we got 3rd and 5 for the Bills. 3rd and 5. Can the Dolphins get a stop on defense? The Bills are 3 for 3 in 3rd down conversions. The Bills line it up, go across the middle. It is knocked down at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins do get their stop, and they will force the Bills to punt. That's a huge missed opportunity. And it looks like we got some shenanigans after the play. Christian Wilkins always, I said in my preview, Christian Wilkins always does crap like that. But the Bills, looks like Christian Wilkins got into the face of Allen. No call for that? Really? Come on. Refs? That's a call. Ugh. Well, that's a huge missed opportunity. Fake it, Sean. Fake the punt. Come on. Get some big balls. Big ball Sean. Big balls. Doesn't look like they will. I don't think Sean is as big ballsy as Dan Campbell. Bills are trying to get the Dolphins to jump right now. They will not. And Sam Martin will punt this ball back in deep into Dolphins territory. It's down right at the 4-yard line. A great punt there by Sam Martin. Great Gunner play by Saran Neal, and the Dolphins will take over from their own 4-yard line. Special teams with a huge play there for Buffalo. The Dolphins will have to go 96 yards if they want to score a touchdown here, but if there's anybody to do it, it's Miami. It is Miami. Their gadgetry has been working so far today. The Bills would love a turnover here deep in Dolphins territory with Tua's back against the wall. Get it. Make it a 2-possession game. Come on, guys. Make it a 2-possession game. Here we go now. Tua, 11 for 13 for 134 yards so far today. Operating from his own 4-yard line now on 1st and 10, lining up an I formation. Expect a run here. Nope, they're going to pitch it. Pitch it out wide to Mostert. Mostert, he's got a lane going up the far side, but he gets tripped up after picking up 3 yards to get to the 7-yard line to bring up 2nd and 7. 3-yard pitch and run from Tua to actually, Raheem Mostert, he's checking out of the game. Here comes Devon Achane. He's had a good day so far. Two touchdowns for him on the ground as the Dolphins have been really cooking outside of that last drive just now. Well, we got 17 people in the chat. The Bills fans are, again, making a whole lot of noise here. 2nd and 7 for the Dolphins at their own. They're actually going to give them a couple more yards to the 9. Tua again throws it out wide. Devon Achane gets to the line of scrimmage. How do you not tackle him down? That could have been a loss of 2, but Achane turns it into something and picks up actually 3 yards for the Dolphins to make it 3rd and 2. 3rd and short for the Dolphins. But and Achane is going off the field right now. But that is poor tackling there by the Bills defense. They could have made a 3rd and long, but Achane was able to be a quick little speedster. And, All right, here we go. 3rd and 2 now for Tua. 3rd and 2. Can the Bills get another stop here on defense? Can they get another stop? It looks like there's Jalen Waddle going out wide. He throws it that way, and it is dropped. Dropped there by Raheem Mostert. And the Dolphins are going to be forced to punt again. Huge play there by the Bills defense. Huge play, and it looks like we got an injury on the field. Is that Teron Armstead? That is indeed Teron Armstead. He's down on the ground. It looks like he's got an issue with his leg at the moment. Kind of rolls up here, but that would be a big loss for the Dolphins if they lost Armstead. Their starting left tackle. Let's see what happened here on this last play. It looks like he just kind of got rolled up there. Yeah, his ankle got rolled up when the pocket was crumbling. And Tua, he took a major shot there at the end of that play. But he found Mostert, but it was behind him. He was under duress. Mostert could not hang on. And Armstead also is injured. So a bad play there for the Dolphins. We got less than 4 minutes to do here. The Bills defense has forced 2 straight punts out of Miami after their first 2 came up with touchdowns. So a very good response here from the Bills. They have started to sniff out the outside edge game here. And now they gotta score. The Bills offense has got to score on this play. Fumble someone. Make sure, folks, do not spoil. I love you guys, but I'm behind. But if there is a fumble, then yay. All right, punt it away. Goes high up into the air. Fair catch. There by Deontay Hardy, and he gets hit after the play, and it's going to be roughing the catcher. Roughing the catcher against the Dolphins. Deontay Hardy signaled for a fair catch and got hit anyways, so probably going to be another 15 yards, and the Bills will get incredibly good field position there. Hardy got hit after the play. The refs are going to talk it over, see if it's for sure a penalty here, or are they going to pick up that flag. And they're saying he got pushed in. They're going to say no foul. Really? There was no foul. They're going to say Hardy was hit by a player that was pushed into him by Saran Neal, and he tried to avoid it too. But Hardy got hit right in the helmet. That's actually a good call there. So the Bills, they'll take over anyways from their own 40-yard line. This is a big drive once again because the Dolphins, you've stopped them twice. You've turned their offense into something that's not revolutionary. So the Bills' offense really has to take advantage and go up 2 scores. Get that gap. Even 3 points here would be nice. Just go up by 2 scores. Get anything to make sure that you have a good distance between yourselves and the Dolphins. 28-14 would feel nice. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 41-yard line. Handoff is to Cook. He sees a hole going up the near side. He dives, puts his head forward for about 2.5, maybe 3 yards there to bring up 2nd and long. 2nd and 7, I think. 6. He actually got 4 yards. Not a bad run then. They gave him an extra couple of inches there. 2nd and 6 for the Bills. Detroit has the worst division to contend with. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I thought the Vikings would be okay this year. Kirk Cousins has been really good, but it's just their defense is historically bad. And the Bears are the Bears, and the Packers, it's definitely, I'm happy for Detroit. We faced them last year. Detroit almost beat us, and they look good so far. Here's Allen again. Check down, finds his man. Stefon Diggs, is that going to be an offensive pass interference? Diggs, he's broken away. Stefon Diggs, there's a flag on the field, but he's going to walk in for the touchdown. However, is there going to be a callback? Is this going to come back against the Bills? Stefon Diggs raced out of the defensive player's arms. Kader Kohu was absolutely mossed there. And Diggs went the course of the field, and it's going to be against Miami. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stefon Diggs goes to the house. The play will stand. It's going to be a catch and run of 60 yards. I don't know how Diggs got out of it, man. Oh, my goodness. He got out of it. He broke the tackle of 3 Dolphins players, went down the field, and scores a walk-in touchdown. Let's go, Buffalo. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What a big play there by Stefon Diggs. A big play. And the Bills, the extra point is up, and it is good. The Bills got a 2-score lead on Miami. It's now 28-14 Buffalo with 2:58 to go. So the Dolphins, plenty of time for them to respond, and they will be itching after 2 punts. 2 straight 3-and-outs here. But Kader Kohu getting absolutely mossed today by Stefon Diggs. I don't know how he got out of this play. Stefon Diggs did a spin-around move, broke away from one tackle, broke away from Brandon Jones, and just saw nothing and went down the field. But the Dolphins defense, they have been getting exposed here today. Terrible play by the Dolphins defense to not get Diggs down, and Diggs with a hello touchdown. Remember me? I'm insane. And he is. But that was big for Buffalo. To get that 2-score advantage, that's pretty big. Really, really big. 2:57 to go here in this second quarter. 2 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the half. Elsewhere, the Bears are leading the Broncos 21-7 at halftime. The Houston Texans have a 13-point score lead on the Steelers as well. They are winning 13-0. And here we go again. Kickoff, return to Miami. Braxton Berrios is going to change the field, and he's got some space out there before being worked and taken down by the Bills. But, yeah, you're right, Truth. You are always speaking the truth, my man. The Bills do need a pick 6. Make this a blowout game. Or just, a turnover. Give your offense, which has been rolling, some more great field position here. But this has been, so far, a really, really bad second quarter for the Miami Dolphins. They were doing good, and then 2 successive punts have led them staring down at a 14-point hole here as we close in on the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 for Miami. They're at their own 25-yard line now. Tua's going to take the snap, looks out to the edge, doesn't throw it there. Instead, now he will. To Mostert. Mostert goes up the sidelines, picks up about 8, 9, close to that first down marker. Are they going to give it to him? I think he'd be a yard short. The Bills missed a couple tackles there. Mostert showing off his Olympic-level speed. It's going to be 2nd down and inches. 2nd and 1, yeah. Good 9-yard catch and run from Tua Tagovailoa. And now the Dolphins, they're going to line up with 5 spread out. 2nd and 1. Terrell Bernard a little confused there. Tua looks around, pocket breaking down. He throws it, and is it? Oh, nearly intercepted. Tre'Davious White would have had a walk-in touchdown if he caught that. Oh, Trey Day. That was nearly a pick 6. Terrible throw by Tua. Trey read the eyes, stepped in front of the pass, but just couldn't hang on. But that was almost the game right there. That was almost the game. Because if he caught that, there was nobody in front of him. That would have been a walk-in pick six, and everybody knows it. But here we go. 3rd and 1 for the Dolphins, at their own 20-something yard line. I think the 20 or the 34. They're going to pitch it out wide to Mostert. Pocket breaking down, and they don't get there. We got a fumble. We got a fumble here, and it looks like the Bills got it. The Bills got it. The refs are waving their hands around. No signal yet. Mostert with the pitch out wide. Second time he's fumbled today. A whole pile up there. The refs trying to get to the bottom of it. Do they got the ball? The Bills players say they do. And they do! It's a takeover for Buffalo. A fumble, and now they got the ball deep in into Dolphins territory. Terrell Bernard with the fumble recovery. Woo! Woo! Let's go! Let's go! This second quarter couldn't have gone any better if you're the Bills. But this is the second time now that Mostert has fumbled the ball, and it's very much a fumble. But Matt Milano got a hand into there. Mostert coughed it up. There was a whole scramble for it. But in the end, Terrell Bernard on a 3rd and 1, the Bills force a fumble, and they recover. Wow. Wow. Mostert could be getting benched for this. That's the second fumble of the day. First one that's landed into the hands of the Bills. But that is 3 straight 3-and-outs for the Dolphins. 3 straight times the Bills defense has come up huge, and now the Bills got the ball on the Dolphins' 31-yard line with 1st and 10 and 2:14 to go in the first quarter. Cook trying to go up the middle, loses a yard, and that, folks, will take us to the 2-minute warning of an absolutely incredible, insanely good second quarter here for the Bills. Wow. The Dolphins looked stunned. The Bills are in peak position if they don't take a sack or get a turnover. But I really... Cal, by the way, folks, Cal will be on at halftime to talk about what he's seen so far here from just... This has been crazy. This has been good. Really good. Now, there's a whole another half to play, and we know the Dolphins, of any team in the NFL, they are the ones who can come back from 2 scores down. The Dolphins have the offense, but the Bills' defense... And it's just been a really good quarter, folks. It's been a really good quarter. Have you ever seen me with this kind of smile on my face? Have you seen me with this big of a smile on my face? Where are those Dolphins fans now? Going into halftime, the Bills have a commanding 2-score lead, and they are in peak position to make it a 3-score game. They could go up on the Dolphins by 17 points here. Wow. This is, Matt Milano. Matt Milano continues to be a beast for the Bills. He has been one of the best linebackers in the league. And hopefully more people recognize that. But the Bills, the stadium has been going, it's been so loud. So loud. And folks, make sure... If you want more content like this, I think I'll be, I may stream next week's Bills and Jaguars game in London. I won't be going to London, unfortunately, but I may stream. I'm not sure yet. But if you guys want, I could. It's an early riser one. It should be a good game, I think. The Jaguars are a very solid team. Now, of course, my whole feelings could change if the Bills were to somehow... in total Bills-y kind of fashion, blow this game. But we'll see. We shall see indeed. But right now, the Bills have a 14-point lead. The last time these two teams played, by the way, was in that thriller wildcard game where the Bills won 34-31. I was at that game. That was really nerve-wracking. Way too close, by the way. So here we go now. 23 people into the chat. 2nd and 11 here for the Bills coming out of the 2-minute warning. They have the ball on the Dolphins' 32-yard line. at least want to get into Tyler Bass's field goal range. But here we go. Allen, pocket crumbling. He's looking around and he gets tripped up. That is exactly what you didn't want here. Sacked, and the Bills are walking backwards. It's 3rd and 14. Andrew Van Ginkel with the big stop there. And now if you're Allen, you do not want to force anything. You want to take your 3 points and live to see another day. Do not want to get picked off. No turnovers right here. This is a big play right here. And Miami, they have taken their first timeout. But you want to be able to get 3 points here. Live to fight another day. Turn it into a 17-point game. You do not want a turnover here. Do not want that turnover. This is a huge play for both teams now. Can either turn into a remain a 2-score game or a 3-possession game. So maybe. Yeah, I think we should settle for the points. 3rd and 14, it's very unlikely that you're going to be able to get this. But here we go. Bills at the 35-yard line. 3rd and 14. Would love to see a crosser over the middle, maybe an out route. Just pick up 5-6 yards here. Allen trying to get them to jump. They do not. Do not want to take a sack now. Allen's going to look towards the end zone. Oh, Shakir almost came down with that. Did not take his yards because Shakir drops what could have been another touchdown catch. And it's going to bring up 4th and 14 here for Buffalo. And it's going to result in a long field goal. Oh, Shakir almost had that. Nearly had that. I mean, look at this as a catch. It didn't ever really have total possession there. He got one hand to it. But it's going to result here in a field goal attempt for Buffalo. Tyler Bass has been excellent this season. Let's see if he can turn this into a 17-point game. 53 yards here for Tyler Bass. The crowd is silent. Here we go. Come on. The kick is up. And it is right down the middle. The Bills have that 17-point lead. With 1:26 to go here in this first half. The Bills, in the first half alone, the Bills have scored 31 points. 31 points. Wow. Wow. It's great. We've already hit the over, by the way. But Tyler Bass is automatic. Bass-o-matic right there. Hitting it from 53 yards, right down the middle with absolute ease. And the Bills, they're about to kick it back to Miami here. Miami would love to score one. Get back within 2 scores. Make it a 10-point game. A field goal would make it a 13-point game, but at this point, make it a 14-point game. But at this point, you got to start scoring touchdowns again. It's going to be very difficult to get out of this hole if you're Miami. And by the way, if they score here, they do have the ball first in the second half. They will have the ball first then. But Tyler Bass preparing to kick it away. Now he does. Into the outstretched arms of Braxton Berrios. Let's see if he returns it. He will not. Miami will begin things from their own 20-yard line here. Tua runs back onto the offense. Runs back onto the field after a really positive start to the game. They've had 3 straight 3-and-outs. The first 2 resulting in punts. The second one resulting in a fumble. So it's not been a good second quarter for the Miami Dolphins offense. They've been really good all season, and they can turn it on in a heartbeat. And they only need one big play to get back into this game. But Mostert, he remains on the sidelines after a couple of fumbles. This is, by the way, their largest deficit of the season, too. But here we go. Miami, 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Lined up in shotgun. Now they changed a little bit. They send Braxton Berrios in motion. Out again. Tua's going to fake the handoff. Pocket crumbling, and they get to him. They get to Tua, and they bring him down. It's Leonard, Floyd, AJ Epinesa, and everybody. Everybody getting in on that sack. But Leonard Floyd driving the pocket. Looks like Greg Rousseau tackled Tua down low to bring up 2nd and long here for the Dolphins. I wonder if they took a timeout just now. No, they have not. They have 2 remaining. 2nd and 14 here. Now if they... And this is the second time Tua has been sacked this season. So it doesn't happen often that you get to him. Here we go. 2nd and 14 now for Miami. Tua's got a clean pocket. He's got Barrios. He's got the catch, working on Matt Milano, but it's going to still result in 3rd and long here. 50 seconds to go. No timeout coming from Miami. They're just going to let the clock keep on running here. Yeah, still nothing from Miami. They have 2 timeouts, and it doesn't look like they're going to use it. Wow, this is surprising. 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Dolphins. Can the Bills' defense end this half with an exclamation point? Will the Dolphins go 3 and out again? Here we go. Tyreek goes out into motion out wide. It's a run up the middle, and they do not get there. Achane well short of the first down marker. Matt Milano in on the tackle there, and it looks like the Bills are going to take a timeout here. Oops. The Bills will take a timeout before the end of this half. But Matt Milano got in. Huge tackle there, so the Dolphins have 4 straight punts, or 4 straight 3 and outs to end this half. Great second quarter from this Bills defense. They have totally stopped Miami, but Miami will be looking to make some halftime adjustments. Expect them to do so. We shall see if Mike McDaniels makes any huge changes here. But we've already hit the over on this game, by the way. All right, Dolphins, they're going to punt this one away. Back into the arms. It's a great punt, by the way. Well, back into Bills territory. And you know what, Buffalo? Just kneel this one out. Kneel this one out. Finish off the first half with a kneel down, victory formation, and let's walk into the half. Miami will receive the ball first, by the way, folks. Matt Milano, yeah, he's a beast. Matt Milano is a total beast. 7 seconds to go here for the Bills. Yep. Looks like Buffalo's just going to kneel this one down and end everything. End it all. And they're going to get a huge standing ovation from their fans. A great first half. Great first half by Buffalo. That was great. Fantastic. But folks, stick around for halftime. We will get Cal in here for the halftime talk. He's going to tell us what he's seen, how he's feeling. I'm sure he's feeling good at the moment. But, yeah. So let me get him in real quick. But wow, what a great first half for Buffalo. Great first half. That was one of the best halves I think I've ever seen them play, folks. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Tell me in the comments section. Tell me in the chat right now. Because that was great. That was fantastic. I just don't get how good of a half you could have gotten. And folks, we got Cal in here for the halftime report. Cal, you have a big smile on your face. I think I know why. You want to explain?
Yeah, I mean, that was about as solid as it gets against Miami Dolphins team that put up 70 points last week. The defense, it took a little bit. The first 2 drives, they kind of got eaten up. The Dolphins just methodically drove down the field. Then we started to pick it up, right? Bernard just misses an interception on that first drive, too. That could have been game-changing. Waddle gets the lucky bounce there. But other than that, defenses look great. Tre'Davious White had a chance at a pick 6. If he would have got that, what a confidence boost that would have been, because again, Tre'Davious White's still not at the level he once was, but he's getting there week by week. And then the Bills offense. I mean, how about an absolute show from that group of guys? Just making it look so easy. You could tell on that last offensive drive, they were just trying to get points. They didn't want to do anything too stupid. And then they chuck it downfield to Shakir and almost get a big play there. But yeah, just an amazing first half for the Bills. Cannot let your foot off the pedal, though. This Dolphins team can score a lot of points very quickly.
Yes, absolutely. The Dolphins will get the ball first when we return from this halftime break, but that couldn't have been any better. We talked about it in the pregame, and you mentioned it, that the Bills on the defensive line has to be dominant again. And we just saw at the end of that second quarter, Leonard Floyd again with a huge sack.
Yep, and Greg Rousseau getting his legs on that sack as well. They've been rushing to it, right? And you could tell the plays where Tua has enough time in the pocket. He's finding guys wide open. Barrios, Smythe. They're just wide open in the middle of the field. When he's rushed, he's making throw on the runs. They're kind of coming out of his hand funky. Chances for picks. Guys are still open downfield because they're playing the deep zone. They don't want Waddle or Hill to break free for a big gain. So guys are going to be open underneath, but at least making Tua throw those kind of wimpy passes gives the Bills defense enough time to cover those inside routes. So by the time they catch it, they're getting hit stick. You saw Dane Jackson, the second he goes into the game, blows up Barrios, stuff like that. Just a prime example.
And I've noticed as well the offensive line for the Bills. Allen has really been feeling good. He has not had to scramble all too much outside of the sack on that final drive there.
And he's finally taking what he is given, letting the Bills playmakers do their job. This is what we've been asking for so long out of Josh Allen. You don't have to be the hero all the time. There are times when you need to be the hero, when things are not going right. So many guys open underneath. You could tell the Dolphins are kind of doing the same defense as the Bills. They're not trying to get beat down downfield. They're giving the underneath routes. And Allen giving it to Sherfield, giving it to Hardy, giving it to the running backs. He's letting our playmakers do their job, which is great to see. And then Stefon Diggs, let's talk about him for a little bit. I mean, this is a true breakout game for him. We all know he's clearly the best receiver on the team, one of the best in the league, and that second touchdown showed off his true talent there.
There's a stat here from Bills reporter Howard Simon. Bills offense was great. Quote, 4 touchdowns, 1 field goal in 6 drives, 262 net yards of offense in that first half, an average of 8 yards per play. Diggs already has 107 yards. That tells you everything, doesn't it?
Absolutely crazy. And again, Kincaid is getting used in this offense more and more now. I think Dawson Knox is going to have at least 1 or 2 big plays in the second half because they're going to forget about him. That's how talented this team is nowadays. Dawson Knox is going to be the guy that's forgotten about. You got to start double teaming Diggs if you're the Dolphins. He's just getting wide open every play. It just cannot happen through the Dolphins. And Mike McDaniels, we've seen this guy, right? He is very intelligent. Don't put it past him to come up with a phenomenal game plan for the second half, right? I came on here at halftime week 1 thinking the game was over. We destroyed the Jets. It was just going to keep going. And all of a sudden, the game did not go exactly how we thought.
Yeah.
Same thing could happen here, right? The Bills could be kind of not cocky, but feeling good about themselves, kind of putting it on cruise control. The Dolphins have nothing to lose at this point. Score points, get stops. That's the 2 goals for them. So if you're the Bills, you got to keep playing. There are a few injuries, but nothing too big. Hopefully, Benford is okay with that shoulder injury.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully they're okay. Benford is questionable to return with that elbow injury, as you mentioned. And I want to briefly talk about Miami's offense because it's been strange. They have been forced 4 straight 3-and-outs, 3 of them punts, 1 of them a fumble recovered by Buffalo. And it really is strange that it seems as though they've gotten away from the running game.
Yeah, for sure. And again, that was one of the huge things, right? Because both teams have pretty solid run games, but we figured both teams would be passing a bit more than running. When you're losing a game, you have to be in pretty much only pass mode, especially if you're down by multiple scores, which the Dolphins are. And like you mentioned, 3 straight 3-and-outs, pretty much. That fumble was going to be a tackle for a loss anyway, would have resulted in a punt. Following that Tre'Davious White missed interception too, which probably would have been a pick 6, which sucks. But the Bills just look great. This is a huge confidence boost for a bunch of the fans. I know me and you were nervous coming into this one.
I still am. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I guarantee you 95% of Bills fans were shaken before this game thinking, this is huge. Winner of this is the leader of the division. The Bills lose this game, which is still very possible. Don't put it past the Dolphins to come back. The Bills lose this game. They are 2 games behind the Dolphins, and the Dolphins have already beaten the Bills. So that would be, catastrophic for the Bills looking at, I know we're still a ways away from playoffs, but looking at seeding, looking at who's going to win the division, that would be catastrophic. If the Bills could tie the Dolphins right now and have a game up on them, on the head-to-head, that would be big, because then if you lose to them in Miami later down the year, you're still tied on that tiebreaker.
Yeah, absolutely. Going into Miami, you want to have control of that game. Wonder if this game gives you that control, because with Aaron Rodgers out now, the Jets look like they could be fresh chops for a win, and the Patriots, they're mediocre. So it's really down to these 2 teams for the division, and this game is very big. And this is also, people were saying this is a litmus test for both teams. How do they fare against other contenders, such as each other?
Yeah, for sure. I don't want to say the Bills versus the Jets game was a fluke, but the Bills definitely didn't look like themselves, and the Dolphins really haven't had a true challenge. With that being said, though, they've looked phenomenal, right? I mean, you can't say, oh, they played bad teams, so it doesn't count. They've looked great. So this is the first true test for both teams against two teams that could potentially be in that Super Bowl conversation. So you look at this game and take it with a grain of salt too, because it's still it's still week 4. It's not week 12. It's not wild card weekend where it's win or go home. Still a lot of time after this game. But for seeding wise and for bragging rights, this is a huge game. And if the Bills lost this game, I don't want to say they've already won this game, but if the Bills were to lose this game 2-2, that is not a great record for a team that's supposed to be in that Super Bowl conversation.
Now, looking at other teams around the NFL, there is a striking score line at the moment. Tennessee Titans have a 24-3 lead over the Cincinnati Bengals. The Philadelphia Eagles are losing to the same Washington Commanders that the Bills just spanked last week, 17-10. And the Chicago Bears are winning the greatest tank bowl in NFL history. They were winning 21-7 over the Denver Broncos. So a couple of very interesting scorelines around the NFL, but you mentioned it. This game is not over. 17-point game. We've seen the Bills do worse. We saw last year that the Bills were in cruise control at halftime against the Minnesota Vikings, and then that game happened. Justin Jefferson happened. So still a lot of game left. A lot of games.
Absolutely, yeah. And look at the wild card game last year against the Dolphins. I mean, the Bills were in total control of that one, and all of a sudden, Josh Allen, loses the ball a couple times. The Dolphins end up taking the lead in the third quarter, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, we're going to lose this game, right?" Like, I think at that moment when the Dolphins took the lead in that game, a lot of people thought the Bills were, cooked. That the Dolphins had all the momentum.
Yeah.
Now the Bills luckily were able to gain a little more momentum back. Gabe Davis got a big touchdown, which he gets the first touchdown. Gabe Davis is looking like he's on a touchdown streak. Yeah. So hopefully that continues. But yeah, you look back at that game and anything can happen. So it's got to keep your foot on the gas. That's my main point to go into the third quarter.
The Bills are way behind everybody else. There's a lot, almost every single other game is well within to the third quarter. So all this scoring has definitely slowed us down a bit. It's almost 3 and it's only halftime here between the Bills and Dolphins. Still a long ways to go today. But Cal, if there's anything for the Dolphins that you would change as far as a halftime adjustment, what would you change?
I mean, I'm going to look on their offensive side of the ball. You're down some offensive linemen. Another guy gets hurt. I think you just got to start giving Tyreek Hill the ball. I mean, you've seen it work before. You got to start. Tua's had enough time where if he leads Tua or Tyreek out downfield, just throw some balls up. He's going to get there, right? You can overthrow him. There's no harm in overthrowing him. Just chuck some balls up. If he gets there, great. If he doesn't, it's an incompletion. I think you got to go for 1 or 2 big plays. Try to quickly get yourself back in this game. Because, again, their run game is great and all, but it's going to take too much. You're down by 17. You got to get a quick score to start this second half.
Absolutely. Dolphins will get the ball first going into the third quarter as well. Still a couple minutes to go here before that actually starts. But I'm watching a Streamies right now, and right now a bunch of Denver fans are raging in the chat here. So that's everyone does not like Vance Joseph.
Yeah, it's that's a tough situation. Yeah, we look around the league, and again, let's look at that Commanders-Eagles game, right? Because the Eagles are supposed to be this big bad team. They're undefeated. Granted, they haven't looked themselves the first 3 games, but they've managed to squeak out wins. And the Bills manhandled the Commanders. So what does that tell you about the Bills? Maybe the Commanders just had a fluke game last week. I don't know, but to me, that shows that the Bills are, levels above the Commanders and probably a level or 2 above the Eagles right now. Like I said, though, the Eagles have not looked themselves. They'll get it together. That team's, has a great core, great coaching. So yeah. I wouldn't expect them to be, too affected if they do lose to the Commanders. But we'll see what happens there.
They just failed a 3rd and 3 at the Washington 30, and they're gonna have to go for maybe a field goal. You never know. Never put it past Philly to not try something there. Nope, yeah. It looks like they just failed the 4th down conversion as well. Wow. And
Philadelphia cannot convert any 4th downs unless it's a 4th and 1.
Push. No push, yeah. And it looks like the Bears 1st and goal at the Broncos 9-yard line. Nice.
Wow.
The Colts getting blown out at the moment versus the LA Rams. 20-0 there. And the Panthers looking for their first win up on the sad Vikings. Vikings lol. 13-7. So
all right, second half is starting here, so I'm gonna check out, but I will be here for the next stream, pregame. Thank you guys for joining this one, and hopefully the Bills continue to have some success against the Dolphins. See you guys.
Absolutely. All right, see you, Cal. Oops, there's my forehead. Nice. Folks, we're about to get ready here for the second half. Like I mentioned already, the Dolphins will be getting the ball first. Let me update this. There we go. All right, so the Dolphins will be getting the ball first here. They deferred at the top of the game. They said, hey, Buffalo, you can have it first. We can have it first here. We'll see if they can generate anything on offense, because that second quarter was absolutely disastrous. And like I mentioned already, the Bills may be up by 17, but unless the Bills are up by $1 billion, I do not trust them to contain a good offense like this for much, much longer. This is incredibly important that the Bills continue to get stops, to continue to frustrate Tua. But we will see now what halftime adjustments Mike McDaniels will be making, because that was a really, really bad first half for his offense, relatively speaking. More so the defense was just absolutely terrible. Cater who's getting cooked. Diggs may need to be double-teamed or triple-teamed. We shall see. Let's go. Go Bills. Indeed, man. Indeed. Vacion International? I don't know what that is. It's a lot of words. But here we go now, folks. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 25-yard line. Tua, he's got some time. Pocket crumbles. There is a paw to get up in the air, and it is going to fall incomplete. Greg Rousseau tipping the ball at the line of scrimmage to bring up 2nd and 10. The pocket was crumbling once more. Tua did not see Greg Rousseau coming off the edge, and he just threw a hand up there to break things up again for Buffalo. That brings up 2nd and long here for the Dolphins. Let's see if the Bills defense continues to cook, or will the Dolphins have a huge response coming out of half? Let's go, Buffalo. Come on now. Come on. 2nd and 10 here for the Dolphins at their own 25-yard line. They line up in shotgun formation. Achane motioned out wide. Tua's going to throw that way. Achane's got speed. Makes a move. Gets about 7 yards before finally being rustled down there by Greg Rousseau and Bernard. AI, what's going on, man? I'm doing good. Bills are winning. Dolphins have been stymied so far. Now it's a 3rd and 3 here. But, AI, how are you doing? You doing good? I hope you are. But, folks, make sure, hit the like button and subscribe. The Bills have a 3rd and 3 coming up now. Let's see if the defense can get off the field and force the Dolphins to do a 3 and out. I highly doubt that it's going to happen. I think the Dolphins are going to do things once again. But here we go. Come on now. Come on, Bills. This is a huge play here. Set the tone. Or will Tua. Pocket crumbling. He doesn't go down. He's going to get the first. Damn it. Oh, but the ball came out. The ball came out. Greg Rousseau takes the ball away from Tua. Oh, my goodness. Is that... Oh, they're going to say that Tua was down by contact. The ball did come out, though, as he was scrambling for that first down marker. But Leonard Floyd nearly getting the sack there. But Tua scrambles, picks up the first. The ball does come out at the end of that play, but after he's touched the ground. His knee is already down. So the Miami drive will continue after that 3-yard scramble by Tua. So the Dolphins, they have life again. That's a big, big set of plays there for the Dolphins. Here we go now. Lining up an I formation. They send a guy out in motion. They're going to run it with Achane. Achane, burst of speed. Going up the sidelines, runs for 15 for another first down. Now that looks like Devon Achane. We talked about it. Why did the Dolphins go away from their running game? They were really missing that in the second quarter. And I said to Cal just briefly a couple minutes ago that maybe they should be going back to that. But already we're seeing the Bills after that near 3 and out have less success stopping Devon Achane. The Dolphins continue to cook here. They've gotten to midfield already. They're at the Bills' 50-yard line, 1st and 10, down by 17. They send a guy out in motion. It's fake there. Oh, and Tua just gets destroyed. Tua got absolutely destroyed. Is that going to be a... Oh, that's not going to be a fumble. No. Tre'Davious White coming off of the cornerback pressure there, running right off the edge. He knew it was going to go short, and that play was just blown the hell up. Blown up. Tua was not down either, so it will not be a sack for Tre'Davious White, unfortunately. Maybe they were going to call for intentional grounding there, but there was a guy. We're in the relative vicinity. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 here for the Bills. Lining up an I formation again. The Dolphins do. Tyreek Hill takes the handoff on the jet sweep. Oh, and they miss a tackle. Here comes Tyreek Hill down the sidelines. God damn it. Come on now. You got to make that tackle if you're Ed Oliver. Got to make that tackle. You're a one-on-one with Tyreek Hill, and I know that's a really tough thing to bring him down, but it leads to another first down there by the Dolphins. A little jet sweep. 12 yards there for Tyreek Hill, and they move quickly into Bills territory now. 11 people in the chat. Let's go, folks. Let's go. Dolphins are cooking here. The Bills won't need to respond with a touchdown after this drive, no matter what happens. Dolphins down to the Bills' 34-yard line. The Bills showing more pressure again. They run it with Achane. Achane, some great speed. Turns a nothing play into 3 or 4 yards to bring up 2nd and manageable. I'm really impressed by this Achane kid. He's really, really fast. Very good. Miami, they drafted a gem in the 3rd round this year. I'm kind of jealous that the Bills didn't spot him. But hey, we're confident with James Cook. Unless he turns into a disaster. But here we go. 2nd and 6 now for the Dolphins. Well within Bills territory here. The Bills defense hasn't necessarily woken up here. Nearly forced a 3-and-out, but now look where we are. Fake handoff again for Tua. He's got a clean pocket. He's got time. He throws to Tyreek. Nope, that's Jalen Waddle instead for another first down. But we got a flag. And it looks like it's against Miami. Please tell me it's against Miami. Illegal contact against the defense. God darn it. Come on. The penalty is declined. Illegal contact against the Bills. So that play will stand. Goes against Dane Jackson there. Crap. Dolphins are going to score here. They're going to score a touchdown. Wow. Yeah, but Jalen Waddle, his first involvement so far, or actually his second involvement so far today, he's got 2 catches for 28 yards in the Dolphins. Already down to the Bills' 15-yard line here. They send Tyreek in motion. Fake the handoff. Nope, now they do. To Raheem Mostert, and he gets nothing. Nada. Zilch. 0. He's having a really, really rough day. Raheem Mostert is. He's had 2 fumbles, 1 recovered by the Bills, and he's just... Devon Achane is definitely looking the better of the 2 running backs here. 2nd and 10 now for the Dolphins. It would be huge if the Bills could force a field goal here to keep it a 2-touchdown game. That would be nice. That would be nice. Come on, Buffalo. Bend but don't break. Bend but don't break. You've broken so far whenever the Dolphins get down here. They've had 2 trips to the red zone and 2 touchdowns, so... Bills again. Tua, he's got space. He's going to scramble and slide for about 5. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Oh, AI, you're a Bengals fan? Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. That's another contender going down by the wayside. Maybe it's just not a fluke. Maybe these slow starts are a real thing for the Bengals. Maybe they're just not a great team. I don't know. Bills face the Bengals in Week 9. About a month. But here we go. 3rd and 6 for the Dolphins here. 3rd and 6 in the Bills' red zone. Oh, we got a couple of injuries. No, we got Ed Oliver hunched over, getting tended to by the medical team. And I just realized, oh, jeez. We cannot afford an injury to Ed Oliver. That would be really bad for the Bills. Yeah, they're going to go to a commercial break with Ed Oliver down, a little injured at the moment. Definitely not something you want to see. Definitely not. Yeah. All right, we'll see. 12. Yeah, I gotta let my clock run. 9:50 to go already in this first part of the second half. The Bills, no matter what happens here on this third down, they're going to have to respond with a touchdown. Have to make demoralizing the Dolphins. They are in a hole. They're in a very big hole, and the Bills need to keep on with that gap. You gotta make sure the Dolphins have no chance of getting back into this game. Now, if you're the Dolphins, is this too four-down territory? I don't think that it should be for them, but you never know. Sometimes they could get a little aggressive. Wouldn't put it past Mike McDaniel. Yeah, it's a not sorry moment. Yeah, it is. Sorry, Bengals. I don't really care about you. You guys, Joe Burrow, he's so trash. But the Titans, Mike Vrabel's got him playing. And this is really surprising from the Bengals. It's Joe Burrow's just not looked good. And I feel bad whoever got them in fantasy. I didn't. I have Joe Mixon on my fantasy team, and he's been really hurting my soul. He's been hurting me badly. I'm just going to keep letting the clock run. We're still in commercial break, folks. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. James Cook is not doing good for me. Tyreek Hill, no. Chris Olave, no. Fantasy points. Amari Cooper, no. I'm going to lose my fantasy game, folks. Looking at my fantasy team, I have Justin Herbert, Aaron Jones. He did terrible. James Cook, not doing great. Tyreek Hill, not doing great. Chris Olave, doing nothing. Evan Ingram actually did good, but Amari Cooper, no points. And Tyler Bass has been all right. The Packers' defense was not great. But here we go. We've returned to play, folks. 3rd and 6. Dolphins in the red zone now. They are 2 for 6 on third down conversions so far today. Will they continue to have a positive impact on that streak? They motion Jalen Waddle into the slot. Now he goes right back out. Tua takes the snap. Pocket is crumbling. He's going to throw it to the end zone wide open. Touchdown, Braxton Berrios. Broken coverage. Bruh. What are you doing, Dane Jackson? Come on, man. How did you let him get wide open like that? It looks like Miami, are they going to go for 2 here? That'd be strange if they did. But Braxton Berrios, Dane Jackson, come on, man. Totally bit on the underneath route to Tyreek Hill. They triple teamed him. So that's not great. And it looks like, the Dolphins are going for 2 here. The Dolphins are going for 2. Yeah, 2-point conversion here, folks. Not really sure what the math is here, but it could make it a 9-point game for Miami. For the Bills, actually. Tua goes one-on-one. He's got Tyreek, but it's incomplete. Incomplete to Tyreek Hill. Let's go. W. So the game remains an 11-point lead for Miami. And I'm not really sure what Mike McDaniel was thinking there. Kind of confusing if you ask me. I don't know if he realizes that it's a 14-point game. It could have been a 14-point game. Now it's an 11-point game, but 11 points, 9 points, what difference does it make? Not really sure about that, but great coverage there by Dane Jackson, covering Tyreek Hill. He was able to knock the ball away there, and Mike McDaniel just shakes his head on the sidelines. But yeah, that was a good drive for Miami, good response, and now the Bills got to come back here and do something. Got to do something, folks. Josh Allen was a big baller, in the first half. We need him to be that again here in the second because Miami, they are not going to go away. They usually come alive in the second half. They have so far this season. Please don't make it again a thing here. All right, Bills aren't going to return this kickoff. Allen and the Bills will take over again. They've scored 4 touchdowns already today. They're going to need to score at least a couple more if they want to realistically win this game. But here we go. He had 201 passing yards in that first half. Only needs 99 to crack that 300 mark, which he surprisingly has not done so far this season. But let's go. It's Josh Allen time. Come on, do something big, boy. Come on. Come on. First and 10 for the Bills. 9:20 to go here in this third quarter. Dolphins with a good touchdown drive. Failed on the 2-point conversion. Allen now starts it off by handing it off to James Cook. He makes a nice move, going for 5 yards up the far side to make it second and manageable. And James Cook, he's been relatively silent today. No big breakaway runs from him that we've seen in the last couple of weeks against the Raiders and the Commanders, but would love to see him have more of an impact here in the second half for the Bills as we keep on ticking. He's only had 28 yards on 10 rushes, so not been the greatest. But the Bills have only really used the running game in the short down yardage. All right, shotgun formation. Allen's going to throw it. He's got time in the pocket. Checks it down to his man, his tight end, Alton Kincaid, the rookie out of Utah. And that's another easy first down. Catch of 5 there for Kincaid. And him and Knox have both been really seeing their usages go up today, which is what you definitely do want to see. Oh, and by the way, A.J. Brown just got a huge touchdown grab to take the lead over the Commanders. Eagles 21, Washington 17. First and 10 now for the Bills. They line up in drop-back formation. Allen's going to fake the handoff to Cook. He's going to look, pocket crumbling. Allen needs to get rid of the ball. Instead, he checks it down and finds James Cook all alone. James Cook makes a move, and James Cook, he's going to go the distance all the way down to the Miami 15-yard line. And there's James Cook and his involvement, folks. That play looked dead, but Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things. Got away from Javon Holland and found Kincaid on the check down, and Kincaid with huge yards after catch there. That is going to be a play of, I think, let's do some quick math here, folks. 50 yards? No, 40 yards, I believe. That's going to be the official tally. And I was afraid at the end there that Cook would fumble, but he did not. But that's a big play for this offense. The Bills down into the Miami red zone now. They hand it off to Damian Harris. Harris goes up the far side, chugs along for about 4 yards. Let him cook. Indeed, man. Let him cook. 2nd and 6 here for the Bills as the Dolphins defense continues to really struggle today. Allen has shown no signs of slowing down. All right, 2nd and 6 here. Clock continues to tick. The Bills have scored 3 touchdowns and 3 trips to the red zone. Let's see if they can continue that huge mark here. It's unusual you find that consistency. Allen, totally clean pocket. Doesn't have anybody, though, downfield, and Allen is going to get dropped. Sacked down near the 30 or 20-yard line by Andrew Van Ginkel, who's had another little impact there. Bills are within field goal range, but this third down is going to be long, very, very long. Might as well take a shot to the end zone. 3rd and 13 now for Buffalo. And once again, you do not want to turn the ball over. Do not let that ball get turned over, Josh. Be smart with it. This is a big play here. You can either take your points and go up by 14 on the Dolphins, or you can get lucky and go up by 18. We shall see. Shotgun formation again for the Bills on 3rd and 13 at the 19-yard line of Miami. Allen steps up into the pocket, scrambles out to his left-hand side, doesn't see anybody that he likes, and just going to run out of bounds. Take what he took, take what he can, and the Bills are going to have to settle for a field goal here. Going to have to settle for the field goal attempt. Tyler Bass is 1 for 1 from 53 yards, actually, today. This is going to be much shorter, but this is a huge kick here. Make sure that you can go up. But this leaves the door open for the Dolphins to remain in this game. The door is still open. It's going to be a 33-yard attempt for Tyler Bass. They're going to let this clock tick right down to the end. 5:25. Bass's kick is up, and it is good. So the Bills, they get 3 points in their opening drive of the second half after the Dolphins got a touchdown of their own. It's a 14-point game once again. But the Bills, you don't want to settle for field goals. You want to keep going for those touchdowns, and they'll come. They'll keep on coming. 10 people in the chat, though. I do like how the Bills are close. They're close to getting another stop. And by the way, the Titans scored another field goal. They're up on the Bengals 27-3. Let's see how that Browns game is going. Yeah, it's going badly for the Browns. Dorian Thompson Robinson has not been playing well for them. They have no run game, just nothing to speak of. Looks like the Bengals are well within control of that game. And the Broncos, they're probably going to lose to the Bears. That's a good get-right game for Justin Fields. He's going to probably eclipse 300 yards today. And for Josh Allen, he's 16 of 19 for 255 yards and 3 touchdown passes so far. So, pretty good. Pretty good if you ask me. Oh, yeah, get the ball for me. Yeah, please. I would accept that gladly. Totally accept that one. Well, I'm hungry too. Haven't really eaten today. But yeah, we're at commercial break now, folks. 5:10 to go in this third quarter. Just keep on letting that clock tick. But the Dolphins still are within this game. Do not put it past them to maybe go down the field and get another touchdown here. That happens. It's a once-possession game. At one point, it was 3. It was a 31-7. It was a 14-point game going into half. 31-14. So it was 17 points. So the offense does need to keep going at their historic pace. You don't want to keep slowing down. That could be bad. That could be bad. We could see another humiliating Bills loss on the season. So yeah, let's not get blown the hell out by. Let's not choke to Miami. All right, return from the commercial break. Come on, Buffalo. Buffalo Bills. 15 people into the chat, folks. Bills preparing to kick this ball back to Braxton Berrios at the Miami Dolphins after the Bills settle for 3 on a long drive orchestrated entirely by Josh Allen. But here we go. Tyler Bass kicks this one back to Miami. Berrios declines to return it, so the Dolphins again will take over at their own 25-yard line. And the Bills have been doing really good they've been really good in the short yardage. Miami loves these yards after catch. They love the speed. They love the little gadget plays. And today so far, the Bills have really been clamping that down. But on that last drive, not so much. Now, politely ask, hey, Tre'Davious White, may I please get a pick 6 on this drive? You almost had one in the first half. Would you please get one in the second half? Thank you, sir. All right, 5:10 to go here. First down for the Miami Dolphins at their own 25. Low snap, handled there by Tua. He's running and nearly sacked for a huge loss by Kingsley Jonathan there. Tua managed to get the ball out just in the nick of time. He was being brought down by Jonathan. It could have been a 10-yard sack, but Tua with some good observational skills able to get that ball out before that could happen. Or was that knee down? I don't think it was, but that was a rough little snap there from Eichenberg. There's that center quarterback lack of chemistry that we've been talking about. But here we go, 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins. After that incompletion, nearly a sack from Jonathan, he remains on the field here. They put the tight end into motion on the far side, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Micah Hyde. He sailed it over the head of said tight end, and Micah Hyde keeps going down to the 25-yard line. And the defense with the biggest turnover of the day so far. Tua with a huge interception right into the arms of Micah Hyde. And Micah Hyde returns it down to the Dolphins' 25-yard line. He was looking for Chosen Anderson, but this pass, I don't know what Tua was looking at there. Chosen Anderson was not open. But wow, the Bills with a huge interception there to get the ball back, and they're already again in field goal range. Already in field goal range, the Bills are. And Micah Hyde, that's his 2nd interception in the last 2 weeks. And the Bills, that's their 2nd turnover on the day. And it's a big one for Miami because it turns a promising drive into nothing. Literally nothing. And here we go. The Bills take over. 1st and 10 at the Miami 25-yard line. They're going to hand it off. Halfback draw to James Cook, and he's going to go backwards. Loses 4 on the play. Yeah, let's not do halfback draws anymore, guys. Andrew Van Ginkel, another tackle for a loss. You need points here on this drive. Touchdown would probably do the game. That would really put an exclamation point on what has been a dominant offensive performance from the Bills. Mr. Hyde, thank you. Yes, politely, Micah, I appreciate your kindness. It wasn't a pick six, but I will take the pick. Here we go. The Bills back up to their own 29-yard line. Allen's going to throw it. Checks it down the middle to his playmaker. That's Gabe Davis. His first catch since catching the first touchdown of the game. It's going to bring up third down at the 20-yard line. Looks like it's going to be about a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. No signal. Yeah, 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 here for the Bills. This is a big down for the Dolphins to force the Bills to go 3 and out and have to settle for 3. But if you're the Bills, can't keep letting Miami get off the hook with field goals. You have to eventually score a touchdown again. I want to sing the shout song one more time. Here's Josh Allen. He's going to throw. Pocket crumbling. Allen's going to scramble out. Throws it down low to Deontay Hardy. And he got the first down, but was it a catch? Was it a catch? Looks as though it maybe was. Is it not? We shall see. They're going to look at it again. Oh, yeah, that's a catch. That's a catch. Deontay Hardy was about a half a yard short. Didn't get touched. Scrambled for that first down. Looks like the Bills got it. That's definitely a catch. Great play there by Deontay Hardy to make something happen, because that would have been a 4th down in inches. But the Bills keep this drive alive. Great play by Allen to scramble out. Beautiful catch by Hardy to keep it alive. And now here we go. Allen fakes the handoff. On first down, throws to the end zone. Touchdown! Stefon Diggs! With the touchdown reception, his 3rd of the day. And if you have him in fantasy, good job. The Bills got a 40-burger. And they turn the Dolphins' turnover into 6. Maybe 7 here. 6 points. More for the Bills, and they continue the barrage on the Dolphins' defense. Stefon Diggs with an easy walk-in touchdown. He made a move on Kohu, was one-on-one there, and that's Allen's 4th passing touchdown. His 10th career game where that's happened. All right, extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and did he miss it? He got it. I thought he missed it, but it looks like he got inside that top post. The referees say he got it, so that Tua pick to Micah Hyde turns into a touchdown catch again for Stefon Diggs, and Allen go number 3. Number 3, man. The Bills are rolling, and they are feeling good. They have regained their biggest lead of the day, actually. 3-touchdown lead now for Buffalo. And this is a true offensive masterclass by Buffalo. And on that last play, by the way, that scramble out, where Josh Allen found James Cook for 41 yards. That was 48 yards. That was James Cook's longest play of his career. Longest play of his career. Looks like elsewhere, the Steelers have scored a touchdown to make it 16-6 here. I think, maybe. Google wants to update. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You reminded me. I got to do it. I got to kick my heels up. You're right. Don't worry. Give me a second to kick my heels up. The Bills make me want to shout. Come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now and on and shout. Hey, yeah. Shine it bright now, baby. Come on and shout. Hey, yeah. Buffalo's happy now. Now. The Bills are happening now. The Bills are happening now. I got the spirit. A lot of spirit, yeah. The spirit. Just make it happen now. Hey. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. The Bills make me wanna. Hey. Let's go, folks. Woo! Woo! That was a great one. Great one there by the Bills. The Bills continue to cook. Can we put up 50 today? Is 50 on the cards against this defense? Maybe. And there's Stefon Diggs. Everyone says he wants out of Buffalo, but no, not today. Stefon Diggs is serenading the crowd, and they are giving him love back. But here we go. Tyler Bass-O-Matic ready to kick this one back to the Dolphins. Into the arms of Braxton Berrios. He shall. It will be declined again by Berrios. Hell yeah. Nobody circles the wagons like the Bills. You're right. Aquiloco says, shout. I will shout. I continue to shout. Every time the Bills score another burger, another touchdown, another dime, another dollar. Let's get the 50 burger here. 9 points away from it. 21 points up. The Bills are on the Dolphins. With 3 minutes to go here. And Diggs, he's tied a career high for the number of touchdown catches in one game for him. He's got 3 so far today. All right, we need a pick 6. Come on now. We need a pick 6. Tua's under pressure. 1st and 10, 3 minutes to go at their own 25-yard line. They send Berrios into motion. He pitches it. No, fakes it, throws. He's got Tyreek Hill. And Tyreek Hill remains on his feet. Finally falls near the 44-yard line, and he is in a little bit of pain after that play. He remains on the ground, and Tyreek is hurt. Folks, Tyreek Hill is hurt. He slams his fist down, and now he's running off the field. Looks like he was clutching his knee. Something didn't feel right after that play, but working on Dane Jackson, Tyreek Hill has got a 15-yard catch for the Dolphins. That's a good little tone setter for this drive. But looking at the end of that play, his knee really got roughed up there at the end. He just got hit on the top of his kneecap. So he's not feeling all too great right now on the Bills' side, or on his own sideline. But the Dolphins, they walk up to the 44-yard line now. Let's see what they can continue to do. They hand it off to Raheem Mostert. Mostert goes up the middle for 5 yards, about 5 yards, yeah. No, 6 yards. They're going to give him 6, and Tyreek Hill back onto the field after being a little hurt. I wonder if he was just frustrated that he could not go all the way for the touchdown there. It looks like Kenny Pickett is hurt. Kenny Pickett is hurt in the Houston game. So the Steelers are not doing good right now. Matt Canada's getting some major hate. But here we go. In our game, 2nd and 4 for the Bills. Or for the Dolphins. They hand it off again to Mostert, and he's going to get dropped. Tackle for a loss made there by Ed Oliver to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 6 coming up here for the Dolphins right at midfield. This is their game, basically. This is their game. Mostert tried to go up the left side of the offensive line there, but Ed Oliver shedded a tackle from Eichenberg and made the play there to bring up 3rd and 6 now. Come on, Buffalo. Get these guys. Squish the fish. Get them off the field. Get them off the field now. 3rd and 6. The Bills fans are going crazy again. Play clock winding down. Down to 2. Tua snaps the ball. Has time in the pocket. Throws to a wide open Berrios. He turns around towards the 1st down marker, and it looks like he dove short. He's about a half a yard short there, and Berrios injured on the way back up. But it looks like Miami is about a yard short. He tried reaching it for it there. I thought maybe he had that. Let's see. Was he out when he reached? He's in. That should be a 1st down for the Dolphins. Mike McDaniels throws the challenge flag there. That's not a 4th down. He thinks that is absolutely 1st down for Miami. This is a big drive for them. They got to get back within 2 touchdowns there. Mike McDaniels just kind of looks on. He's not too passionate at the moment. Miami will be challenging that. That was not a 1st down. Looks like it was. So this should be a successful challenge for him. Yeah, but get loud. Yeah, but Matt Canada, everyone's saying Matt Canada's the worst. The Steelers are about to lose to Houston. That is embarrassing. Well, not embarrassing. Houston's a good team. They're a solid, okay team. Pittsburgh, though, they could have been 3-1 in the lead for that division as well. And Miami, they are still really well outside of this. They need a big fourth quarter here because we're almost towards the end, and the clock will be winding when we come back from this challenge, which will probably be successful. But Josh Allen so far today, 19 of 22 for 284 yards and 4 touchdown passes. And then for Tua Tagovailoa, he is 19 of 27 for 214 yards with a touchdown and an interception. So it's not been the best of days for Tua. He's not looked as efficient as he normally does. Josh Allen, although he has a perfect passer rating today. Yeah, Miami. This is not a usual Miami performance. I am super surprised, very, very surprised that Miami is doing this. This is very shocking. Taking their sweet old time with the commercial breaks. Taking their sweet old time. Sweet old time. Stroud is a good Buckeyes quarterback. Yeah, usually Ohio quarterbacks don't do very good in the NFL. But, yeah. The Bills have scored on 7 of their last 8 possessions, by the way. 7 of their 8 possessions today. Not counting the first. What? Not counting the end of the first half. All right, so we're back to play. Let's see if they gave them the first down. They probably should. The call stands. Okay. All right, then. Very interesting call there by the refs. I'm not necessarily sure. I'd be very pissed if I was a Miami fan and that one is a 4th down and if they don't convert this. But they should. You would expect them to. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's always tough to... Ooh, that was a weird sound I just made. It's a tough challenge to challenge the spot on the field. Typically, those don't work. So it didn't work again here, and now the Bills, they're crowding the line of scrimmage. 4th and 1 here for the Dolphins. They're trying to get the Bills to jump. Will they get it? Now they snap it. They fake the handoff to Achane. Tua, he's gonna get sacked! Sacked! Tua goes down! Loss. That's a turnover on downs for the Bills. And Ed Oliver with a big sack there. Tua gets dropped for the 2nd time today. Ed Oliver in on the action there. Tua was looking for Tyreek Hill, but he was double covered. Everyone was. Actually, Jalen Waddle was open on the crosser, but Tua just could not. He had no time in the pocket there. The Bills are going to take over the football right at midfield, and the massacre continues in Buffalo. Wow, Tua. Not a good day for him. He looks on the sidelines. The Dolphins, they're not partying so much now, are they? Not partying as much as they were. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Not partying quite as much. They're not doing the conga line in the end zone today, are they? Yeah. But this Bills defense, they've been able to contain the offense of the Dolphins. And this is the most shocking. Shocking. We're going to get... Oh, wow, I don't know why my clock continued to run there. We got 39 seconds to go here in this 3rd quarter. The Bills take over on downs once again. Right at midfield, and it looks like we have another injury here. Someone in the secondary got hurt, and it's not looking very good. Who is it? Looks like it's, can't tell. You can't really tell right now. The whole Bills team huddled around him. Is it Tre'Davious White? Oh, no. This doesn't, oh, no. Oh, Jesus, no. Tre'Davious White is down. Are the Bills actually going to lose Trey Day again for the whole year? It looks like a knee issue for Tre'Davious White. And the whole team surrounds him. Oh, no. Yeah, that's really not good. But this is, the Bills were fortunate enough to avoid an injury to Ed Oliver, but now this is Tre'Davious White. He has thrown his helmet away in disgust. He's got a knee issue, just like Teron Armstead, who, by the way, Armstead has not returned to the game for the Dolphins. But Tre'Davious White is on the ground. Yeah, it looks like this could be Kaiir Elam's time. He's inactive today, but if this does not look... This is a non-contact injury. And by the way, Tre'Davious White just came back midway through last year with from a torn ACL. It looks like that could be the same thing. Oh, man. You usually know what it feels like. Tre'Davious White is covering his face as he's carted off to the locker room. Oh, my. Oh, no. Yeah, this is a non-contact injury. He's at the bottom of the screen there, and he just goes down. Clutches his knee, hobbles around for a couple of seconds, and goes down. Goes to one knee. Now he's getting carted off. That could be a torn ACL. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he's crying. Oh, my goodness. That is a huge loss for the Bills defense. That is bad. Really, really bad. That means Kaiir Elam is going to have to step in for the rest of the season, probably. If that is what I guess it's going to be, it's going to be a torn ACL for Tre'Davious White. His second in the last, not even a span of 2 full years. Oh, man. All right, 1st and 10 now. Allen is going to chuck it deep. He's got a man wide open, Gabe Davis. Down to the 13-yard line. Okay. Yeah, we lose Tre'Davious White probably for the season, and Gabe Davis, he goes down the field. Another huge catch. He works in over Kelvin Joseph, but Josh Allen looked for the deep bomb. He had Knox and Davis open over there, and he kind of threw it a little too soft for Davis. He could have ran in if there was more power on that, which saying that from Josh, put more power in it, it's kind of surprising. But Gabe Davis, another huge reception to end the 3rd quarter, going into the 4th. But folks, if you have just rejoined, the Bills have lost Tre'Davious White likely for the season. But right after that, Josh Allen throws a 20-yard piss missile over the heads of the Miami defense, and the Bills again are in the red zone. So yeah, they really could put the 40 burger up here. They really, really could. That's down to the Miami 11. But Tre'Davious White, that could be 2 serious injuries in 3 years, both to your knees. And as a cornerback, oh man, that's tough. And by the way, Houston has just thrown for another touchdown here to extend their lead over the Pittsburgh Steelers. So it looks like Houston could be on their way to a 500 record. And by the way, the Broncos have come back. They have come back, and now they are tied with the Chicago Bears, despite Justin Fields having one of his best performances ever as a quarterback in the NFL. But yeah, once we return from this commercial break, folks, the Bills will be 1st and 10 at the Miami 11 with still a whole 4th quarter to play. They put up 41 points in 3 quarters. Now, 31 of those came in the first half, but just insane. Absolutely insane. And it looks like the Colts are within 8 points up against the LA Rams. Yeah, but Miami's defense just terrible. Absolutely terrible today. I don't know. I want to see what Dolphins fans are saying. Just have the Dolphins number. Gonna need a hell of a game plan when we play them in Miami. Yeah, Miami fans are shutting up. Oh, and Kenny Pickett, if you have him, which you probably don't in fantasy, he's out for the game with a concussion. But Dolphins fans are like, I don't want to watch this anymore. But Dolphins, they really could have used Jalen Ramsey in that secondary today. By the way, they don't have Jalen Ramsey till probably December. And this secondary has really been getting lit up. Totally lit up here. And the Bills, again in the red zone, could be getting another touchdown here. We shall see. 1st and 10 for the Bills on the 11-yard line. Not 4-down territory, too. You're up by 21, could make it 24. And here we go. The Bills fake the handoff. Josh Allen, walk-in touchdown. There it is. Walk-in touchdown for Josh Allen. And the Bills score 47 here. Extra point pending. Josh Allen, his second rushing touchdown of the season, his 40th of his career, and it's 11-yard walk-in. And I mean walk-in. He wasn't even touched. Wow. Wow. That was just easy. And it looks like the Miami defense has flat out given up here. It looks like they've given up with the extra point about to happen. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is off the goalpost and through. The Bills are getting all the bounces today. Continue to do that with that extra point. The extra point bounced off the upright and in, just like what we saw in week 1. But I know a Dolphins fan here in college, and this is going to be fun tomorrow. I cannot wait. Everybody's saying Miami's the best team in the AFC, how they're Super Bowl contenders. Yeah, that's fair after scoring 70. But look at this now. Watch out for the Buffalo Bills. Watch out. This is just getting embarrassing for Miami. The Dolphins won by 50 last week, and they're now losing by 28. They scored 70 last week, and they probably could give up 70 this week if Josh Allen plays the full game. Now, this game is not over. 28 points. You want to keep pressing it. Keep running the score up. Score 50 points. I want to see a 50 burger. But yeah, 28-point game. Only 7 seconds into the into the fourth quarter, and there's Allen and Diggs having a good old time on the sidelines there. Not looking so bad now. Stephen A. Smith said this week that Josh Allen is slipping out of the elite quarterbacking territory. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. Anyways, the Dolphins are going to get the ball back again. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line, and it's just been a really, really rough game for them. They cannot stop anything on offense, and they're not getting the same breaks that they usually get on offense. They can't stop anything on defense, not getting the breaks on offense. Too many self-inflicted wounds. The Bills have just put on an absolute clinic here today. Total clinic. This is a great game. The Bills, Josh Allen's up to over 300 passing yards. And here we go. 1st and 10, Devon Achane breaks a bunch of tackles, and he's going to go the distance. Devon Achane on the pitch. Finally wrestled down by Micah Hyde, and he will be tackled down at the 20-yard line for the Bills. Now that's a run. That's a 45-yard pitch and run for Devon Achane. And the Dolphins, they're back to cooking. Will the Bills choke a 28-point lead? But Achane has been absolutely carrying this offense. Not elite anymore. I guess he's just good. He's got to get better. Don, prayers for John. Josh, yeah. Buffalo's just the real deal. I still think the Miami Dolphins, this is turning into kind of a fluky little game because they're still really dangerous on offense. And they've just shown on that Achane run there of 45, almost at 100 yards total on the day. And here we go. Again, Achane runs up the middle, breaks more tackles, goes for about 9. The Bills defense do not want to let their foot off the gas here. This is 4-down territory for the Dolphins. So if you do get them into that situation, that would be good. That would be nice. Make Tua throw the ball. Because Tua throwing the ball today has been not great. But the Dolphins, second and short here. They have 2nd and 1 on the Bills in the red zone. And they can get within 20 here, maybe 19. We shall see what they try to cook. Actually, they will need to go for this touchdown and 2-point conversion to make it a 20-point game. But here we go. Tua again hands the ball off to Mostert. He goes up the middle for 2 yards and a first down. So the Dolphins, they get 1st and 10 now. Maybe a 1st and goal. I think they're on the 11-yard line, so it could be just a 1st and whatever. But yeah, if you think that Josh Allen's going to have to take the rest of the day off, I wouldn't count on it. The Dolphins are here. They're still trying to play. It's going to be, you got to close out the final quarter here. Do not take your foot off the pedal. Do not take your foot off the pedal and let Tyreek Hill and this Dolphins offense do it to you. Here's Tua rolling out. He's got a man open in the end zone. Touchdown. Too easy. Jalen Waddle. Oh, we got a flag. We do got a flag, though. It looks like it could be against the Dolphins. An eligible man downfield. There goes that touchdown. Miami called for the touchdown. Liam Eichenberg. You can't do that. So the touchdown is wiped off the board here, folks. Let's see what happened. I don't really understand these rules. He was 2 yards downfield. Yeah, you can't do that, buddy. And he realized, he turns around and goes, oops. So that negates the touchdown for Jalen Waddle. So the Dolphins are forced to do 1st and goal again from the Bills' 13-yard line. Here's Tua again. Clean pocket, looks across the middle, finds his man. That appears to be Durham Smythe. That'll bring up 2nd and goal from the Bills' 7-yard line. And the clock keeps on ticking. Clock keeps on ticking. Keep running that baby down. Yeah, Eichenberg was well past the little line that offensive linemen are supposed to be in. But they can still score a touchdown relatively easy here. 2nd and goal from the Bills' 6-yard line. 2-1 shotgun formation. 3 for 3 in the red zone so far today, the Dolphins are. They send Durham Smythe out in motion. Tua looks that way. Doesn't have it. Instead, just throws it to the near side. Nearly intercepted there by Christian Benford. And that'll bring up 3rd and goal. 3rd and 6 from the 6-yard line. The Dolphins need this. They need this score. Come on, folks. Let's get hyped. This is 4-down territory here for the Dolphins as well. Down by 28 here. But Tua definitely wanted to go to Durham Smythe, but Taylor Rapp had that covered up there for the Bills. And here we go. 3rd and goal for Miami at the 6-yard line. 12:01 to go here in this 4th quarter. Dolphins down by 28. They need 4 touchdowns here in this 4th quarter to come back. Here we go. Tua takes a snap. Clean pocket. Chucks it to the corner of the end zone, and it is out of his reach. Incomplete. Pass intended for Devon Achane. And the Dolphins are going to suit up for 4th and goal from the 6-yard line. Come on, Bills. Bend but don't break. Bend but don't break. Mike McDaniels, let's see what he draws up here on this 4th and goal to keep Miami's hopes alive. Oh, and the Commanders, Brian Robinson, 15-yard rushing touchdown, has tied the game against the Eagles. And here we go, folks. The fans are getting loud. They are getting hella loud. 7 people in the chat as well. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. 4th and goal now. Heavy pressure. Tua is sacked near the 20-yard line. And that's going to be another turnover on downs. Greg Rousseau, that time with the sack. And that is his 2nd sack of the day, 15 total yards lost. And that is another 4th down sack committed by Greg Rousseau. And Sean McDermott points his finger up to the sky. He is pumped. He knows how big of a stop that is, and that effectively kills the game for the Dolphins. Wow. That is Vic Fangio's just been blown up today. Dolphins fans are out for his throat. But that is crazy. What a crazy, crazy play. Groot, I know. Greg, mother effing Rousseau. 2 sacks on 4th down. Both of them 4th downs, by the way, here in the second half. And Miami, they just can't do it. Groot is great. Bills Mafia, yeah, Bills are for real, Edgar. Real. Edgar, I love that from you. Also, welcome to I don't know if I've ever seen you, Edgar, in the chat, but I know I've seen Truth. Buffalo Sports, pray for Trey. Yeah, pray for Trey, man. That's the only downside today. Bills are going to be getting Von Miller back this week, probably for the Jacksonville game, maybe. We'll see. He's been he's about to resume practicing. But yeah, 11 people in the chat, folks. It looks like the Bears just failed on a 4th and 1, tied game at 28. And it looks like around the league, the Vikings came back. They're up 21-13 over the Panthers. The Browns still have not scored a touchdown. The Colts are trying to do their best to come back. And yeah, and we resume play here for the Bills, up by 28 with 11:52 to go in this 4th quarter. The Bills have a 4 touchdown lead over the Dolphins. I never thought this would happen. I'm glad that I predicted the Bills. I'm going to be 4-0 for my predictions so far this year. I guess people should have had more faith in the Bills. I guess this is a really commanding, really big win against one of the better teams, one of the best teams in the NFL. The Dolphins are. No, the Dolphins don't suck. They are a good team. The Bills are a better team. And the Bills lining up in I formation. Looks like they're going to try to run it. They do. Hand it off to Latavius Murray, but instead of gaining, he loses about a yard. Miami is a contender. Don't think they aren't able to beat. Yeah, Josh has proven time and time again that Miami's his B word. They're his team. He owns Miami for some strange reason. The Vikings have beaten the Panthers. Panthers fall to 0-4 this year. Vikings get their first win of the season. And the Bills, 2nd and 12 from their own 15-yard line. Let's see if they can do anything here. Play clock winding down. Faking the handoff. Allen looks. Scrambles. Traum, and he checks it down to Latavius Murray, who gets about a half a yard to bring up 3rd and long for the Bills. 3rd and 10. So the Dolphins, it doesn't look like the Bills are going to get that 50-burger here. But Tua, he was sacked only once this season. Today he's been sacked 3 times by this Bills defense, and they've really been cooking. And the Bills, they're going to take their sweet old time. Would love to see them pick up the first down here and to just continue to bleed this clock away. Bleed it. Come on, Buffalo. Offensive plays in this half. The Bills have 14, the Dolphins 28, and yet it's even bigger of a gap. Here we go. Allen steps back, rolls up into the pocket, throws on the run, and he could have ran for that. Pass intended for Trent Sherfield in a double coverage. It was incomplete, and that'll bring out the punting team for the 2nd time today. Allen probably could have ran for that. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't. He had open acres in front of him, and this will give the Dolphins some favorable field position with Cedric Wilson out to field this punt here, standing at around the Bills' 38-yard line. But, yeah, this has been one hell of a performance by the offense. And here we go. Martin punts the ball away. It bounces before Cedric Wilson picks it up, takes he fields it at around the 33-yard line. I don't know why people are trying to call me. But yeah, the Dolphins offense will take over at their own 33-yard line once this gets back underway. Cooking up a 50 burgers, still possibly. Yeah, maybe. Still possibly on the menu. Allen is 21 for 25 for 320 yards and 4 touchdown passes. By the way, the Buccaneers, they have a 23-9 lead over the Saints. So the Saints are going to fall to 2-2. The Bengals are going to fall to 1-3. Never thought I'd see that. They were favored. The Bills tell CBS that Trey White is being evaluated for an Achilles injury. Oh, and by the way, there was a flag on that punt return against Miami, holding for 10 yards. I don't know on who, but Miami will back up to the 23-yard line. The Bills have completely dominated. Yeah, bummer for Buffalo. That's really tough. But Tre'Davious White has an Achilles injury. Hopefully it's just a sprain. And he's been ruled out. He is out, folks. But yeah, Tua Tagovailoa has struggled. Very, very much struggled. And it's weird because total yards are not that much in favor of Buffalo as far as the lead. Looking like it's pretty out of hand, but in terms of stats, the Bills have they've been getting turnover on downs. They've just been better. They've been playing sounder, cleaner football, which is very good. Very, very good. Yeah, Miami's 0 for 2 on fourth downs, 3 for 9 on third downs. You're not going to win. 3 sacks allowed, 2 turnovers. You're just not going to win a football game turning over the ball and failing on fourth downs. It's not going to happen. Something's happening in that Bears game. Bears may actually lose. The Dolphins or the Broncos have come back 28-7 to now lead against the Bears 31-28. Wow. Matt Eberflus should be fired. They just don't know how to win. They do not know how to win. And there's another touchdown for C.J. Stroud against the Steelers as well. But yeah, and then the Eagles are still tied with the Commanders. And wow, the Texans 29-6 up on the Steelers. That's terrible. Yeah, there's no real close games anymore outside of that Commanders and Eagles game. But here we go. 1st and 10 for Miami. 10-10 to go here in this fourth quarter. Down by 28. Tua has not looked great today. The offense has been stymied by the Bills. And the pocket crumbling again. Tua runs out of it, throws to Jalen Waddle. Waddle is going to take that and with his speed, turn it into a yards after catch, and make it another first down for Miami. Yeah, next man up. Next man up. You're absolutely right about that. And now we got another injury. Taron Johnson is down on the field. Jesus. What's going on? Good Lord. This is terrible. Bills just cannot. We don't need these injuries. Looks like it could be just cramps. They're kind of messing with his left leg. They're doing some cramp stuff with him, but let's see what happened here to Taron Johnson. Yeah, he just kind of hobbles up and yeah, looks like he was trying to get after Jalen Waddle, but he just he stumbled a little bit, got a little tight, and hobbled down and eventually sat down. It looks like it'd just be cramps. Now he's walking off the field under his own power, which is a good sign. Looks like Taron. Yeah, oops, I should not have stopped the clock. Oh wow, the Rams just choked. By the way, folks, Colts are back. But Von Miller, we're doing this on defense without Von Miller, by the way. Oh man, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bills. Or for the Dolphins. They're going to do some trickery here again. Jet sweep to Berrios and missed tackle there by Dane Jackson leads to yet another first down for Miami. Very close to the first down markers. Doesn't look like the injury, by the way, to Taron Johnson is serious. He was able to walk off, and now He's still with the medical team on the sidelines too. But folks, reminder, Von Miller may come back next week. Von Miller has repeatedly said that he feels good, he wants to be good, and if he's on the field, this Bills defensive line just gets even crazier. 1st and 10 now for the Dolphins again at their own 48-yard line. Colts and Denver both winning games against bad teams. Yeah. Here's Tua. Oh, he's got another open man there. It's Alec Ingold, I believe. Yeah, it's Alec Ingold. A 20-yard little corner route by Tua. And they get over the top of the Bills again, down to the Bills' 30-yard line. 1st and 10 once more for the Dolphins. Great throw by Tua, by the way. Good catch as well by Ingold. And the clock continues to tick. 28 points. They need 8 points here. They failed. Last time they were in the red zone, they tried to go for it on 4th down, but the Bills bent but didn't break. Bills, you got to bend but don't break again here. Play clock ticking down. Down to 2, down to 1. And Mike McDaniel races down. Oh, we got a flag. Did he get the timeout off in time? Delay of game. Wow. Just terrible one, Mike McDaniels. He was racing, but he did not call the timeout in time, and Tua didn't realize it, so that backs him up another 5 yards. Yeah. But that's going to be a 1st and 15 for the Miami Dolphins. And I'm surprised. Miami, they haven't used Alec Ingold as much as I'd expect them to today. Ingold has been a solid fullback. They use him the same way that the 49ers use Kyle Juszczyk. Welcome back, Mr. Johnson. All right. Yeah, Tehran is back into the game. Tua checks us down to Waddle, and Waddle gets about a yard on 1st and 15 to bring up 2nd and maybe 14. Probably 14. Tackle made there by Dane Jackson. Yeah, the Dolphins just continue to struggle when they get down into the nitty-gritty, short yardage situations. Like needless penalties, it's not good. Just stuff that they usually don't do. Incredibly sloppy here. And there's Josh Allen hyping up the crowd over on the sidelines there. All right. Come on, Bills. Here we go. Dolphins fake the handoff. Tua. Oh, he gets taken out. It's by number 92, Daquan Jones. Daquan Jones, great run stopper, gets another huge sack, and Tua goes down for the 4th time today. He was sacked once this entire season. One time. And Liam Eichenberg again ragdolled there on the offensive line. Brings up 3rd and 22 here for the Dolphins. 3rd and 22 with just over 7 minutes to go. And the fans, they're still screaming their hearts out. This is awesome. Bills Mafia on their feet. Will Tua, there's a false start, it appears. Checks it down, and the ball comes out. The ball is out. There is a flag on the field, but the ball comes out into Greg Rousseau's hands. But I think is this going to be against Buffalo? Durham Smythe caught the ball. It was a check down, and we'll see who it's against. Ugh, that's bad. Offsides. All right, it's actually going to replay 3rd down. Yeah. Offsides against Leonard Floyd there brings up 3rd and 17 here for the Dolphins. That negates the fumble recovery by the Bills. That could have been their 3rd turnover of the game. But nope, not happening. Not the case. And see, Leonard Floyd, yeah, he definitely was lining up in the neutral zone. So it's not an offsides, not lined up in the neutral zone. Bills are going to have to do it all over again on 3rd and 17 here. Up by 28, Dolphins... It's just a prayer at this point. A very distant prayer. Here we go. 3rd and 17. Come on, Buffalo. Come on. Get the stop. Yeah, it is sloppy, truth. Very sloppy. 3rd and 17 here for Tua. Waddle out wide in motion. Ed Oliver. He's coming. Do they get him? No. Tua scrambles out. Looks to the near side, and he's going to run. Well, we got a flag in the backfield. Flag as Tua slides down short of the 1st down marker. Scrambles and runs for about 15. So it would have been a 3rd and short, but There is a flag. It's against Miami. It is against Miami. They may, I wonder if they're going to decline it or they're going to turn it into a 3rd and 28. I think they're going to accept the penalty here. It's a holding call against the Dolphins. Laramie Hunt. I think that's his name. Robert Hunt. Laramie Hunt. I'm thinking Laramie Tunsil. Robert Hunt called for the holding there. Backs the Dolphins up again. Another 10 yards. Make it a 3rd and forever. 3rd and 28, I think. My math. And both Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle are over on the sidelines. They are not in for this play. 3rd and 27 here for Miami. Are they just going to run up the middle and try to go for a field goal? There is no real difference at this point in the game. Clock is ticking. 3rd and 27. Bills in prevent mode. Tyreek drops back. Pocket crumbling. Checks it down to his tight end, Durham Smythe, and he just kind of falls down about 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th and forever. Are the Dolphins going to stay out there? 4th and 23. 4th and 23 here for the Dolphins. And they're going to go for it on 4th down. Will the Bills bend but don't break? Bend but don't break. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle remain on the sidelines here, folks, for this 4th and 23 attempt by the Dolphins. Are they going to get this? They have a bunch of guys. They have guys lined up beyond the line of scrimmage. Now they wrestle themselves back. Play clock winding down. 4, 3, 2. Tua gets the ball off. The pocket crumbles. They get the ball to Achane, and it is incomplete. But we got a flag. We do have a flag, folks. It's offsides again. What? It's another 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 18, but this is the second offsides the Bills defense has had on this series. 4th and 18 for the Dolphins again. Bad penalties. That's not very smart. It was called on Shaq Lawson there that time. But again, 4th and 18. The Dolphins will get a try once again. Here, the Bills lining up in prevent, play clock winding down. Tua takes the snap. He's going to look near side. He's got his man, but he is short. Short of the 1st down marker by about half a yard, maybe 2. Cedric Wilson was tackled there, I believe, by Matt Milano. So that's going to bring up 1st down for the Bills. Turnover on downs, folks. Bills get off the field barely. The defense not doing themselves too many favors there, but it doesn't matter now. You can bring in the backups. Bring in Kyle Allen. Let's nail this game out. And it looks like the Broncos, they've beaten the Bears. Matt Eberflus needs to be fired. Denver wins their first game of the season. Eagles, they 2-minute warning. Tied with the Commanders still. Rams and Colts tied at 23. Ravens about to kneel things out against the Browns, up 28-3. Titans have beaten the Bengals by a score of 27-3 as well. A lot of threes. Oh, Josh Allen's still on the field. But yeah, it looks like the Bills are going to go to 3-1. Dolphins are going to lose their first game of the season. This has been an absolute blast. Bills were dominant on offense. And not even dominant, historically dominant. This was a fantastic performance by them. They haven't scored 50. Did they score 50 in that game against the Patriots in the wild card weekend a couple years ago? Was that 50? Looks like, yeah, Josh Allen is done. His day is over. There's DeMar Hamlin on the sidelines. I can't remember the last time the Bills scored 50, but it could be today. But expect the Bills just to run this ball, bleed the clock out with Kyle Allen in the game now. But yeah, this has been a dominant performance by the Bills. This is Kyle Allen, his 6th season in the NFL, 4 different teams. Third straight week he's had to come in a relief effort now. He hands it off to James Cook, who runs up the middle for 4-5 yards. Hell yeah. Slade McTighe. What's going on, man? Slade. All right. James Cook runs for 4 yards there. Wow, Denver, I can't believe the Bears are this bad. They suck. They suck. All right. I can't believe it. Josh Allen doesn't have to play the final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter against another Super Bowl contender. Yeah. All right. Kyle Allen, again, another handoff to Damien Harris, and he will get the first down. Run of, still going. Run of 7 there. Wow. But first down for the Bills. Damien Harris, a 7-yard run up the middle. And this drive continue to bleed that clock. And Bills fans are departing for the exits. They know, this game is over. Goodbye, Miami. Goodbye, Miami. But wow. Dolphins just weren't at it today. They weren't with the Bills. But here we go. 1st and 10. Is Kyle Allen going to throw it? Nope. Again, he hands it off to Damien Harris, who chugs up the middle for another 4 yards or so. And they continue to take this clock all the way down. Just kneel this game out when you get past the 2-minute warning. Miami's done. It's over. The Dolphins' defense has just been terrible today. Nothing short of terrible. Embarrassing if you're Miami. If you wanted to be a Super Bowl contender, this is not the way to show it. But the Dolphins, everyone was saying that the Dolphins were the greatest team in the NFL, that they are the best, that they are going to beat the Bills, and that they're the best in the AFC, and they're going to be the representative. But no, that changed, didn't it? There we go, another handoff. This, again, to Harris. He will get no gain, maybe even lose a yard on the 3rd down there as the Bills continue to let the clock go out. Yeah, but didn't everyone say that the Bills' window is closed? Yeah, you know, about that. I don't know about that so much, folks. All right, 3rd and 6 here for the Bills. Will Kyle Allen throw the ball? Will he throw the ball? All right, they're lined up in I formation again. They hand it off to Damien Harris, and he's going to get the first down. He runs for 9. That's embarrassing if you're the Dolphins. You know the Bills are going to run the ball, and you still have given up 2 first downs. That's going to take it right down to the 2-minute warning here. Yeah, but Miami, this is a good, humbling game for them. Sit your asses down. Buffalo are still the kings of this division. And I can't wait for people to say, oh, but the calls! They're going to do everything in their power to make sure that the Bills don't look as great as they have. They're not. I can't wait for people not to give the Bills credit. But the Dolphins are done. They are no longer. The Bills have humbled the Dolphins, and believe it or not, the Jets scored more points against the Bills than the Dolphins' historic offense has today. Yeah. Yeah, this is just... Yeah, that's Miami. Friggin' Miami. But apparently the Dolphins had the best offense in history. And after 70 points, you would think so, but... No, not so much. Not so much. 2-minute warning here, folks. Yeah, we're in a commercial break right now, folks. So, hey, I will say before people start dipping, thank you so much, folks, for watching. It's been a good game, but it's been an even better stream. I'm very happy with how the stream has gone. Didn't hit 1,000 views, but Very close to 700, which is still pretty damn good for this channel. But yeah, another good stream, another good game for the Bills. And I finally get to call a win. But the Dolphins, they scored 70 last week, only muster up 20 this week, giving up nearly giving up 50 points to the Bills. We'll see what happens on the rest of this drive. Maybe the Bills just kneel it out. But this is a reality check for the Dolphins. But that defense, wow. That defensive performance was embarrassing by Miami. Bye, Miami. All right, Bills got another first down. We'll see if they kneel with things here. I want to see what formation they line up in. Kyle Allen still in the game. All the backups as well. Damian Harris, Trent Sherfield, Quentin Morris, Khalil Shakir. Yeah, victory formation on the way for the Bills. All right, we're going to close this baby out. Looks like Mike McDaniels will not use his timeouts here. And that's going to really finish things up here for the Bills. Great win. DeMar's back. Bills crushed the Dolphins. They squished the fish again. Just another fantastic performance by Buffalo. And they continue. It's looking increasing more likely that week 1 loss to the Jets was just a fluke. Because, the Bills did this to the Raiders. They did this to the Commanders. But now they're doing it to the Dolphins too. All right. Another kneel down there by Kyle Allen. But the AFC East, the Bills will jump back on top over Miami, go to 3-1. Jets and New England still to play. Jets face the Chiefs. The Patriots face the Cowboys. We shall see how those games turn out. But yeah, it looks like this game is done. Finito. Dano. Win for the Bills. They will move to 3-1. They go to London next week to face off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Miami Dolphins, they will be going back home to take on the New York Giants in a game that they should be favored in. All right, but that's it. That's the final kneel down from this game, folks. Thank you so much. What a fantastic game. Fantastic game here by the Bills. It's been incredible. But that will do it here for this game. The Bills win it 48-20 off of the back of an insanely monster performance there by Josh Allen. Over 300 yards passing. He had only 5 incompletions, 4 touchdown passes as well. Lots of yards on the ground. The defense, 3 turnovers, sacked Tua 4 times in what turned out to be an absolute romping by the Bills. But anyways, folks, thank you so much. This is it for me. My voice is done. I hope you enjoy this. Maybe I'll stream next week for that London game. We shall see. I'll let you guys know later in the week. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching this stream. I was Don. This is Buffalo SportsCenter. Make sure before on your way out to hit that like button and to subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Discord, and everything else. All of those links are in the description box down below. But anyways, I was Don. Good night. Goodbye. Not good night.